Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Salute, salute. Salute to the internal indigenous spiritual most high, y'all. Trolls on the God and your mama can love you. And last but not least, y'all know I got to hit you with the one time. Yeah. I say one time. Yeah. I say one time. Yeah. Woo. This morning, I am happy. I am completely happy, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so happy. I'm just overjoyed. I'm overwhelmed with proudness. The ancestors is answering the call, y'all. The ancestors speaking up. The ancestors are speaking up. I'm so proud this morning. I'm happy. Y'all come on in. Let me share this story with y'all. Come on in. Come on in. We knew it wasn't going to take long. J-Dub, salute, homie. We knew it wasn't going to take long. You know what I'm saying? I knew somebody was going to get active, man. I knew there was a brother somewhere that was going to get active, you know. So we got a new nickname now on the internet for Chud the Racist Builder. Yeah, new nickname now. We're going to call that boy Cheddar Bob. They calling that boy Cheddar Bob, y'all, for 8 Mile. They calling that boy Cheddar Bob. That boy done Cheddar Bob himself, man. He's all in the news. He's been in the news every day this week. Very bad week for Chud, man.
All hassle-free.
No more guessing. Listen, hold on, wait. Let me get this commercial.
No more stress. Just tell us what you love and we'll craft the perfect itinerary.
I ain't even gonna front, man. I ain't been this happy to report something like this ever since Hogan kicked the bucket and ever since Charlie Kirk got. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, the ancestors, the universe is speaking up. People are happy. I know I'm damn sure happy. You know what I'm saying? When you go around bothering people and provoking things, you know, you're leaving karma and energy in the world to be reciprocated upon thyself. But Chud, the racist, well, Cheddar Bob didn't know that. Okay? This is Gap Tooth Games, y'all. Y'all go subscribe to Gap Tooth Games on YouTube. That is Gap Tooth Games. Gainz. He did the best version of this story, y'all. Real entertaining. Let's check out what happens to Chud the Builder, a.k.a. Cheddar Bob.
That's a different story, I'm about the name Jesus. Something about the name Jesus. It is the sweetest name I know.
I think he happy too. He trying to say karma. You reap what you sow, in other words. You know what I mean? Man, they are lighting the internet up with this guy right now, man. They are lighting the internet up with Chud the Builder, man.
Hey, something about the name Jesus. Something about the name Jesus. It is the sweetest name I know. Ladies and gentlemen, I had to take y'all back to church on this one because the Lord has answered our prayers, and he did so with style and flavor. So in this video, we're going to be talking about our fairy princess, Chud.
She was a fairy.
You know, Lord Farquaad. Hey, pick up a dream, Lord. You know, Officer Doofy.
Special Officer Doofy reporting.
And I guess we can give him a new nickname, y'all. Cheddar Bob. Because it looks like Dalton Etherly has reportedly shot himself.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
So let me give you a rundown of the story before we get into this video, y'all, because this is a doozy, okay? So apparently he was downtown at the courthouse looking to take care of some preliminary hearing stuff because, you know, he had been arrested priorly for being a D-bag, right? So he came across this black dude and he had walked up to him because he seen him looking at him and, you know, they were pointing at him. They were like, yo. That's that dude with the mustache who be calling us chimps and stuff. Watch out for him. So he walks up on the black dude and he's like, hey, what y'all doing? Looking to me for, boy? And they was like, yo, bro, I got PTSD. You need to bag up. So then Dalton proceeds to call him the hard R, right? And then a fight break out. Black dude get the cracking on him. What? So after
Finally, somebody put pause on that boy. Finally. Finally, somebody put pause on him. Finally, somebody was like, man, you gonna F around and find out today. You know what I'm saying? You can't go around dropping that word on everybody and thinking that there's no there's no repercussions. So as soon as he said it, you know what I'm saying, dude put them paws on him. Put them paws on Chud. Whap, 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 whap. Hey, that thing was looking like Bud Crawford fighting Canelo. Putting them paws on him. Left hook, right hook, uppercut, bob, weave, body shot. Let's go.
that, Dalton's trying to get away. He's scared for his life. And the black dude's like,
where do you think you're going?
I was just...
No, you're not.
and he continues to beat him up. He's like, so then Dalton reaches for his waistband and pulls out the blick, y'all. Hold on. And the black dude's like,
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
because it didn't stop him. He's still fighting him, right? He just got shot in the stomach and he's still trying to fight Dalton. He's still like, what?
Oh, so Dalton is Chud the builder, the racist, okay? Dalton Earthly or something. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, somebody put pause on that boy. Somebody put pause on that boy. Straight up. Somebody put pause on him. So this fool takes out his firearm. You know what I'm saying? Lets a round go. Hit the other guy in the stomach. Nothing fatal. My man took the round and kept coming. Still putting that work on Chud the builder. You know what I'm saying? Still putting that work on him. So Chud decides he wants to try to let another round go. Like, God dog, I done popped this brother once and he's still whooping my ass. So this time, he lets another round go, but the dummy hits himself. You know what I'm saying? The dummy hits himself. That's right, Cheddar Bob, y'all. We got a new nickname for Cheddar Bob.
So then Dalton's like, I gotta shoot him again. I gotta shoot him again. And all you hear is, but then you hear, my leg, my leg. Because the Goofy shot himself, y'all.
Cheddar Bob.
So we are dropping into a reaction zone. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that hype button. And let's see what Cheddar Bob done did to himself.
Yeah, Chud the Builder has been shot. Yes. And what's so crazy, I was going to make another video in reference to the female who likes to peg him. I was going to do a video detailing and breaking that down. And then I was going to do another video of Chud the Builder crying about, my wife don't want my son to have my last name. And I got the FBI on me. And now he got shot. By the way, he shot himself. Now, this is breaking news, so be prepared for there to be some unknown information, like we don't know who the guy is who attacked him. That person was shot in the stomach. But before I even get into it, let me just go ahead and read a little bit of this, and then we'll read the rest and listen to the audio.
I knew it wouldn't be long before somebody got him. Just like I knew it wasn't going to be long before Charlie Kirk got. You know what I'm saying? I knew this. It wasn't going to be long before Charlie Kirk got, and it wasn't going to be long before Chud the racist builder, you know what I'm saying, with the tree-tarded mustache. It wasn't going to be long, y'all. It wasn't going to be long. Brother got active on him. Like, what? What you say to me? What? Went Mortal Kombat on him, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm loving this, man. I love it when a racist gets it. I love it when a racist gets it. You know what I'm saying? We already tell them 24, y'all can't stand in the paint with us. That's why you need them GUNs. You can't stand in the paint. Look, you go around talking all that, got your bear spray, got your mace, got your firearm. Can't stand up in the paint with a brother with them paws, with them hands. You can't do it. You can't do it. Yeah, you can't do it. He did what the typical white person would do, reach for a GUN. Started and then play victim. And they always telling everybody else, stop playing victim. They will be the perpetrator in something and cry tears or use their whiteness and play victim. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah. After what y'all did to our ancestor cemetery, I'm on your head. Damn you, racist. I'm on your head.
Video recording of Chud actually admitting to shooting the guy in self-defense, but we don't know if it was really self-defense, but we'll see anyway. Because like I told you all this before, in Georgia we have fighting words. So if
there is no savior, don't come in here telling me what I ain't never been through, because you don't know what it's like to face mass incarceration. You don't know what it's like to be profiled by police. You don't know what redlining is like. You know what I mean? You don't know what that generational wealth gap is like because y'all stole everything and pillaged everything and lied about everything and rewrote everything. You know what I'm saying? Don't come in here with the bullshit. You don't know when I was born. Huh? You don't know when I was born. Jeffrey Epstein's son. You don't know when I was born. Huh? You bicycle seat sniffing ass boy. You don't know when I was born. Huh? Goddamn clown. White people always trying to run their damn mouth about something. When the last time your ass went back to Europe? When the last time you visited the Caucasus Mountains? Huh? Where the hell were you born? Huh? Huh? Where the hell are you born? Boy, we whooping y'all ass and loving it. We whooping y'all ass and loving it. Don't you hear about Cheddar Bob? You can be next. You can be next.
a white person was to call a
White people ain't human. White people ain't human. You were made in the lab. So no, you right. You ain't got no savior. You ain't got no. You was made in the lab. You melanin degenerate ass boy. Huh? Stand out in the sun a little bit longer today at high noon. And don't use no don't use no sunscreen. Don't use no sunscreen. Enjoy your trip back to the Caucasus Mountains.
black person, the N word with the hard R, that black person can actually hit that person and not, or shall I say, fight that person.
Hey, white people always trying to talk doors, man. They don't know when to shut the hell up. They don't know when to shut the hell up. They always say, yeah, where you from? Huh? Why you busy stealing everything and lying about everything? Where you from? Huh? Always trying to tell black people where the hell they from and what we can shut the hell up. Where your ass from? Huh? Because white is just a color. White is not lineage. It's not culture. It's not origin. Where your white ass from? Huh? What your white ass been through? Huh? Trailer parks? Where you from? Where you from? Are you Russian? Are you German? Are you Ukrainian? Huh? Are you Sicilian? Are you Irish? Are you Italian? Are you Canadian? What type of white person are you? All y'all group up under white just for white supremacy and white control. Shut your white ass up. Yep, get the hell gone.
And the black person will not go to jail. I don't know if they have the same clause in Tennessee. And if they do, then Chud is in more.
And it's always them that started. It's always them that starts this stuff, man. It's always them. I'm coming in here, I'm being about my business, you know what I'm saying? We talking about Cheddar Bob, aka Chud the Builder, and bam! You know what I'm saying? There go the demons. There go the vampires, y'all. Y'all warm up y'all sun emojis, warm up your garlic emojis. Cause over here, we cast out them vampires like sinners, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We stacks and smokes over here, y'all. We gonna cast them vampires out. You know what I'm saying? So y'all keep y'all garlic ready and keep y'all sun ready. When I say give me some sun and give me some garlic, Oh, we about to make some vampires go poof up in here. That's what we gonna do.
Trouble than he
There you go.
knows.
Keep it
Okay,
ready,
so he
Sister
can't
Gina. Keep
claim
it ready.
self-defense if he initiated the confrontation, and it looks like he.
You know what, Gina? You want to practice that one more time? I see a vampire, Gina. I see a vampire, Gina. I see a vampire, Gina. I think y'all see the vampire too. You know what I'm saying? The vampire spoke up again. Come on, Gina. Can I get some sun? Can I get some garlic? Oh, help me out, Gina. That's what I'm talking about. We about to see a vampire go poop. Y'all watch this vampire, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Watch this vampire, y'all. Watch this vampire go poof. Watch this vampire. That boy gonna disappear when the sun come up. Watch this. Watch this. See what vampires do. Watch this. Poof! Boy, that's what they do when the sun come up, boy. That's what they do when the sun come up, boy. Yeah, that's what they do when the sun come up. Poof!
Did on 2 accounts, and I'll show you that in a minute. So let me read this. So streamer Chud the Builder, whose real name is Dalton Earthley, was reportedly involved in a shooting at the courthouse in Clarksville, Tennessee on Wednesday afternoon. Reports on social media state that a man allegedly attacked the streamer, and Chud the Builder accidentally fired the gun and a bullet grazed his body. How in the hell do you shoot yourself?
Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Gina. Thank you for the sun and the garlic. Thank you, Gina. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? It don't take a lot. You know what I'm saying? It don't take a lot to get rid of a vampire, man. And you're supposed to invite a vampire in. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to invite a vampire in for them to be able to enter. No one invited the vampires in. They just walked there. You know what I'm saying? They just walked there. Boy, you can end up like Charlie Kirk too. Boy, I wouldn't be telling nobody on Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk ain't here. Charlie Kirk ain't here, boy. Charlie Kirk ain't said nothing in a minute. Did he retire? Well, I ain't heard Charlie Kirk make no video, no nothing for TPUSA in a good little minute. What's going on with that boy? I say, what's going on with that boy? What's going on with that boy?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
How? The
I'm
only
not an
way I think you
MLK
can
fan.
shoot yourself is when you were.
I already know you weak. And see, you a perfect example of a wannabe. You not even white. I can tell from your name. You Chinese, Asian, Korean, or something just identifying as white. You know what I'm saying? Shut up. Shut up. They ain't got to be here. I'm here. I say MLK and Nat Turner and Malcolm X ain't got to be here. We here. You know what I'm saying? We here. We pass down that strength. Our blackness don't die. You know what I'm saying? Come on, we here. What we need them for now? They gave us the blueprint. We here. Deal with us. Deal with us the same way they dealt with your ancestors. By any means necessary. Yeah. Deal with us. You talk about who ain't here. Yeah, you better open your eyes and see who the kids here, boy. You know what I'm saying? You already know.
You did not have your arm. Okay, you were aiming with your right hand because he shot himself in his left arm. So you must have had your left arm in the way. So that's the only way I can see it. However, authorities are yet to confirm the details of the incident. Like I said, this is breaking news. As of now, Clarksville Police Department has not released a statement on the incident. The details of the injuries are up.
Where's the fake Caucasian Korean? Where did the fake Caucasian Korean go? Where's that fake Caucasian Chinese Korean? The one that was doing all the white supremacist talk. Knowing he ain't from here. Knowing he ain't from here. That boy know he here on a work visa. There he go. There he go. There go the fake Caucasian Korean Chinese. There he go. There he go. Yakima. Boy, you sound some nasty ass distilled muddy water. It's a Yakima. What the hell is a Yakima? What is that? What is Yakima? What is that? What is Yakima? It sound like the whole you act like Yakima. That's what it sound like.
Also not clear. Now, this was first reported on Twitter X, okay, the best place for breaking news, by Fearbuck. And Fearbuck tweeted this: Chud the Builder shot a man who attacked him outside a courthouse in.
I got your name in my mouth too. Huh? Huh? Lil D. Lil D. What you gonna do, Lil D? You thugging over the internet, Lil D? What you gonna do, Lil D? Huh? What you gonna do, Lil D? You thugging over the internet? Little deal pickle head ass boy. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Don't it? Yakima sound like something you wash your socks in. It does. Yakima sound like something need to be sent back to their own damn country. That's what it sound like to me. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm with you on that. I hope Chud don't make it. But Yakima sound like something that need to be sent back to his own damn country. That's what it sound like. That's what it sound like to me. Yakima sound like he should have never got here. You know what I'm saying? Cross that border through birthright citizenship or through none of that. Send Yakima back where they make Kawasaki at. That's all I'm saying. Yakima, go back to where they make Kawasaki. Huh? That's what you do. That's what you do. Go eat some rice somewhere, Yakima. You know what I'm saying? Go eat some rice. Go eat some rice. Go eat some rice. Lil D, ain't nobody got time for you, homie. You irrelevant. You don't matter, bro. Huh? You don't matter. That's why bruh, you don't matter. When your stomach stick out more than your man parts, you ain't got shit to say, homie. Get the work done. Get the work done. You can't even hit nothing from behind because your stomach in the way. Get in shape, boy. Get some cardio. Only fat people call themselves Big D. Only fat people call themselves Big D. That boy can't walk from here to the mailbox without getting tired and having an asthma attack. Real talk. Real talk. You know he heave horn. Huh? That boy got to run back in the house and take a breathing treatment just to walk to the front door.
Clarksville and accidentally grazed himself in the process. Before it escalated, he asked the man if he was going to quote unquote chimp.
There's no such thing as those type of Native Americans. There's no, that's a fake. That's a fake. Nope. We ain't gonna do that. Barren straight. You know what I'm saying? Barren straight. Yeah. That's what that is. Yeah. That's what that is. He came down to Bering Strait. That's some Siberian Asian wannabes. They ain't no real Native Americans. Nope. Nope. White people, y'all got to learn how to stop lying. And y'all also need to learn just because y'all say something don't make it true. You know what I'm saying? You also got to know, listen, that boy ain't no goddamn native. He ain't no native. He ain't no native. Big D, what stars were here today and gone in the next 3 seconds? Huh? Little dickhead. You know what stars? It's you. Don't actually know. No, trust me, I know what I know. I know what I know. They're not the real Indians. They not the real Indians. They not Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? They not Native Americans. They're not. Just like white supremacy, that was a lie too. That was part of the Eraser Act as well. Y'all better learn something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better learn something. Y'all think you better learn something. Boy, look here, man. It ain't nobody in this damn world gonna put fear in me, homie. I done whoop plenty ass in life. Y'all don't know me. I'm trained. So I'm not worried about what you're talking about. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. Y'all talk on this internet. Y'all talk on this internet. You know what I'm saying? But you go outside and your neighbor want that head up fade, you running from that neighbor. Y'all running home from school and everything. You running from these white boys. Huh? Y'all in here talking all that noise to right? But y'all out there running from them white boys. You won't talk that noise to them white boys. You won't talk that noise to them white boys. You won't do it. You ain't no tough guy. You ain't black. Didn't Joe Biden tell you ain't black? Didn't Joe Biden tell you ain't black? Y'all ain't gonna talk that noise to them white boys? Huh? That's what make y'all weak as hell. You want to be gangster as hell. You ain't gangster, you stupid. You stupid, and somebody should have actually knocked some sense into you. Everybody don't play them games. Nah, y'all want to be tough. Go be tough with them white boys. Scary ass. I bet you won't do that. I bet y'all soft ass don't go over there and mess with them white boys. Go do that. Watch what them white boys do to you. And watch what the white court system do to you. Oh, scary ass. Y'all in here talking all that noise like y'all gangster. Want to bring down one of your own with your ignorant asses. Take that same energy to them white boys. Huh? White boys around here calling you the N-word. You ain't touching him. You ain't pressing him. Huh? You ain't pressing him. But you want to come in here and press one of your own that could probably beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? But you come on, man. Y'all ain't talking to them white boys like that. So y'all ain't as hard as you think you are. You making yourself look weak and soft. Huh? You want to unify against another black man that's on here telling the truth and exposing white supremacy, but your bitch ass won't go over there and mess with one of them white boys. You won't do that. You scared of that time. All you got is this. You ain't got none of that, homie. You ain't got none of that, homie. Y'all don't know nothing about knuckling up. You want to hide behind firearms. That's what it is. You ain't got no set. You can't throw no hands. Huh? You're cowards. That's all y'all do. Cowards. You hide behind firearms and all that other BS. You ain't got this. You don't know what it's like to make somebody tap out. You don't know what it's like. And I love the feeling of it. You don't know what it's like to grab somebody and break a limb. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like because you hide behind your firearms. Talk that noise to them white boys. Next time a white boy call you an N-word, what you gonna do? Walk away? What you gonna do? Walk away? Man, I ain't gonna be no crash out. Dummy, that's when you're supposed to crash out. But you in here crashing out over me, and I'm giving your ass common sense and exposing the racist. If y'all don't get y'all dumb ass out of here and get to that goddamn bus stop and catch that bus and get educated with your dumb ass, you ain't got that energy for them white boys, huh? Oh no, don't shut up now. Don't shut up now because I'm calling your bitch ass out. Don't shut up now. You come here every day and want to start it. Come in here every day and want to start it. Think you hard. The words don't make you hard, pussy. Huh? Words don't make you hard. You ain't never been through nothing in life. When you get to my motherfucking age, you done did something, homie. Y'all ain't making it to my age. Because y'all hearing some dumb crap. All you know is the strap. All you know is the strap. All you know is the strap. Don't realize you throwing your own life away too. Just like that Sean Cartwright boy, whatever his name is, in that Julio Fulio case. Came from a good household. Parents got money. Now you sitting in the courtroom crying like a little bitch. But you was hard though. But you was hard though. But you was hard though. See, y'all little pussies ain't saying nothing now. Huh? Have that same energy for them white boys and them police that run up on your dumb ass. Have that same energy. Have that same energy for these lawmakers that's imposing on your fucking right to vote, stupid. Stupid. Have that same energy for that white Jesus in that damn Bible, dummy. The hell wrong with y'all? Stupid mofos, boy. Stupid. Y'all got the right one this morning. Stupid. Some of y'all need to be locked up. Real talk. Want to play hard. You don't know how to extend that energy the right way. Our ancestors put that energy out there so we can have the freedom and the liberties we have right now. Y'all dumbass out here trying to take out your own. You know what I'm saying? Y'all dumbass out here trying to take out your own, but you ain't got that energy for your oppressor. Stupid. Stupid. You gonna let a white man convince you to make your brother your enemy when them bastards done been the enemy since the beginning of damn time. Stupid. When it's easier to pick on somebody who's just as oppressed as you. Huh? You know not to mess with them white boys, huh? Them white boys got your bitch ass trained. You know better. Huh? Oh, I mess with them white people. They gonna put me up under the jail. A black person could put your ass up under the jail too. And up under the grass. Keep playing. Keep playing. Now back to my regularly scheduled program. Jesus didn't exist. Stupid asses.
Out. The man then walked up and sucker punched him. It is unclear if the man survived.
Now, I told y'all, man, I come in the name of Jesus.
I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit.
Platform ain't even got no scrap game. Be all on World Star trying to fight, and they got them long, wide, looping punches, can't stay on balance, ain't got no lead. They don't know nothing about boxing, no fighting, no nothing. They want to sit there and talk noise. You know what I'm saying? Don't know how to roll, no punches, shoulder roll, no nothing. They want to sit there and talk noise. Shut up.
There's a liar.
The devil is a motherfucking liar. So you know I ain't worried. Biatch.
So, Chud, that man was really being merciful to you because he gave you every opportunity not to disrespect him when he told you he had PTSD and that you don't need to be calling him, chimping out and all that. But you just couldn't help yourself, huh? You and your little pervy mustache had to go and push the envelope, and homie wasn't going for it. Homie said, you know what? I'm getting on your ass. And he did. And you had to pull your weapon.
That God in that Bible is not real. White Jesus ain't real. That God in that Bible was evil as hell. You know what I'm saying? That God in that Bible owed reparations too. He condoned slavery. Anthony Smith, one time. Yeah, that God in that Bible, he condoned slavery. That bastard owed reparations too. And if Jesus was so great, why didn't he save himself from the damn cross? Huh? He brought Lazarus back from the dead, but that fool couldn't get nails out of his hand and hop off a damn cross and say, y'all got me up right now? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Boy, y'all better start thinking, boy. They got y'all brainwashed. And that's why we're dealing with stupid ass black people in our culture too, that don't know the truth. They rather come in here and attack their own rather than learn the truth. We were taught to go against each other. See, that's the effects of the William Lynch letter, 1712. See, we were taught to go against each other. And that was supposed to last for at least 300 years. And you know what y'all doing? Still right now to this day, going against your own. But you have yet to go against your oppressor and your opposer. Huh? They'll do that. Boy, listen, they'll piss in your face, they'll call you the N-word in your face, and then turn around and tell you to stop playing victim. Huh? And you gonna walk away like a little sad puppy. He almost got that word. He almost got that word. You ain't gonna do a damn thing. He protected just cause he white. You ain't gonna do a damn thing. You scared because you black and he white. You ain't got that same energy. You ain't got that same energy for one. You ain't got it. You ain't got it. For real. Y'all so damn twisted, boy.
And you know Chud ain't ever shot nobody before. You know Chud is really not like that. I guarantee you, he is shooken up like a fizzed out soda. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
So the man was, I think the man did survive, well, unless he's worse than we think. But only one shot got out and it hit him in the stomach. But let's go ahead and listen to the audio recording of Chud talking to,
They be trying to play so hard too, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of these black people try to play so hard. These young, dumb black clowns, man. You know what I'm saying? They be trying to play so damn hard. They so damn disrespectful. See, when I was coming up and we saw someone, you know what I'm saying, who was older than us, we already knew that we had to have that respect for our elders. We already knew. These dummies, their mamas had them at 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be on Social Security 12 years after their mama on Social Security. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna retire 12 years after their mama retire. They all doing this. They're gonna be in the nursing home with their mama. You know what I mean? Ain't teach them shit. Ain't teach them nothing. Don't have no respect for no elders and nobody. And that's why the graveyard is piling up. That's why the prison system is piling up. Real talk. They come in here so disrespectful. They want to call somebody aunt. Don't call me your aunt. Because a real uncle beat your ass. A real uncle will beat your ass and teach you some manners. Give you a moral compass to operate on. Don't call me no damn aunt. Huh? You disenfranchised ass fool.
Dalton, whatever his name is, him talking to the police. And I'll read this tweet. Breaking news, Chud the Builder has been shot. Reports claim the streamer suffered a gunshot wound to the arm during the incident, while another person was reportedly shot in the stomach and grazed in the head. Oh, he got another one off. I didn't know that. Details are still developing as more information begin to surface. So I think this is going to be Chud's last time playing around with people like this.
And before she plays this audio, I just want to point out how horrible of a shot do you have to be to miss a man point blank range? I mean, you got one in the stomach, but
He's Cheddar Bob. He's Cheddar Bob. Cheddar Bob shot himself. Oh, Rabbit, I think I shot myself, Rabbit. Cheddar Bob. I pew-pewed myself.
apparently this ain't even a fatal shot that you got. Grazed, and then you shot yourself. So while he whooping your ass, you trying to get over your shoulder or something. Were you shoulder rolling with the pistol? Were you on?
Websites your competitors don't want you to know, part 2. All you do is go to this website, and it lets you find out exactly how much your competitor.
You know what? I just thought about something too, right? Let's go ahead and address this, right? I told y'all we got stupids in every culture, right? So now I can get on the stupids in my very own culture. You know what I'm saying? The stupid young black people and the stupid old black people. It's time to get it together. Y'all got all this energy to go after one of your own. You know what I'm saying? But when the police pull up, you, pew! You know what I'm saying? White boys follow you home in a pickup truck. You on the phone and now, I'm being followed. There's white guys in a white pickup truck and I think they're armed. The gangster go right out the window. But when it's one of your own, though, oh, you want to play Mr. Thug. You want to play Mr. Hard, right? You want to play Mr. Hard. But when it's time to stand up and play hard and be a man and stand on business, you can't. You're a coward. You're a whole bitch. You will only go after one of your own. You won't straighten nobody else. You know why? Because they got you straightened. They got you indoctrinated. You know. You a trained, tamed Negro. You know. Coward. Let some white boys roll up in a pickup truck and a shot it. You're pissing down your damn leg like a scared dog. But you so hard and hood though. You from the projects. Yeah, fourth and 6, 27th and 3. Throwing up your little set. Y'all so hard till the white boys come around. Y'all so hard till the police come around. You know what I'm saying? Till the police come around. You're so hard. So hard. Huh? You only hard when you got a firearm, right? That's when you hard. Ain't never been in a fight in your life. You know what I'm saying? Ain't never been through the struggle. Huh? But you only hard when you got a firearm now, right? You the man because you got a firearm. You don't think anybody else got firearms, fool? Huh? Huh? You know what it's like to give a ass whooping or take a ass whooping? Huh? Do you know what it's like? 'Cause that's what makes you a man. That's what makes you a man. You would go after one of your own before you actually go after your opposer. Before you go after your accuser. Police around here tearing black people ass up. You know what I'm saying? Left and right, unaliving our ass for years. All y'all gonna do is rally and march and talk shit behind the camera. Y'all ain't going after them popos. What them Haitians did to ICE. Them Haitians went to work on ICE ass. Huh? We are not those Haitians. You are not those Haitians. You do not have that heart. You are weak. You will only go after one of your own. And that's why we can't unify. Huh? You know why it's so easy for them to unify and gain things and keep an advantage over everybody else? Because they don't go after themselves. They come after us. And they give everyone else permission to come after us. Because they know we ain't going to do a damn thing to them. We're only going to do it to ourselves. You idiot. You playing right along with their agenda. Scary ass. You ain't hard. You ain't hard. You run from white boys. You run from the popo. You cry when the judge sentenced you, but you did the crime, pussy. Stupid. Scared to fight. You need
Y'all,
a
the
firearm.
buffoonery gotta stop. It got to, y'all.
Black people specifically. Okay, here we go.
I walked up to them because they were pointing at me. They were laughing. They were pointing at me, and I said, "What's up, guys? How y'all doing?" I said, "Y'all like the new suit?" He said, "Walk away from me." I walked away from him. He came back up to me. He literally said, "I have PTSD. I feel like I'm in." He said, "You start saying all that chimp out shit to me, I'm gonna hit you." He hit me, started wailing on me, even after I had to defend myself.
Chud. Come back up. He said, I literally have PTSD. You say that chimp out stuff to me, then it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And how did you proceed? You referred to him as a CHIMP. So when he WHOOPED'd your ASS, well, y'all know the rest.
What? By shooting him. He's still wailing on me.
Where's your weapon at?
They have everything.
What weapon is that, man? Is that yours?
Yeah.
Y'all see all them little young black trolls shut up then, didn't they? They want to be gangster. They want to be hood. You know what I'm saying? They want to be hood. Where they at now? You tell them the truth. Where they at now? They only hard when they in the hood. When they outside the hood and somebody white pass them, hello, how you doing? Hello, how are you? They ain't talking to Ebonics no more. Huh? They ain't got their pants hanging off their ass no more. They ain't trying to be hard no more. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to be hard no more when they pass a white person. In the hood, they hard. You know what I'm saying? They talking slang. They talking out the side of their mouth. You get past the white people. Hello, how are you this morning? Oh, I'm doing well. And yourself? Fake ass. Come on, man. Fake ass. Come on, man.
Yeah.
He's talking to him right now. Oh, no, you guys are good to do your thing. Okay. He has a graze. I call it a graze to the left shoulder, left arm. He has slight abrasion right here on his head. Maybe some scrapes. Lightheadedness. No shortness of breath. No.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. They didn't want to come in here acting hard against one of their own. Bitch ass, you ain't hard. You soft as wet toilet paper, boy. You ain't hard. Be hard for the cause. Be hard for the purpose. That don't make no sense. None. White boy could walk right up to him, spit in their face, call them the N-word, and slap the hell out of them. They'll probably bend over and let a white boy grape them. But against one of your own brothers, you trying to be hard. Be hard against your opposer. Huh? Be hard against your oppressor. Be hard against these lawmakers that's counting you out. Huh? Be hard against a president that don't give a damn about you. Be hard against law enforcement that's unaliving you. And you need to be hard against your own damn mothers and fathers for not raising your dumb asses and teaching you some damn manners and a proper etiquette. Because that alone, you will not live long. Based on that alone, you will not have a long life here on earth because the world, the universe will correct you and take you out of here. So walk around like you're untouchable. Walk around like you're the biggest badass on earth. Even Mike Tyson ran into Buster Douglas. Even Mike Tyson ran into Buster Douglas. Did Canelo run into Bud Crawford? Don't make no sense. Acting hard don't keep somebody off your ass. And it's damn sure not going to keep the truth off your ass. I don't care how hard you act. I don't care if you covered in tattoos and you look like a Mexican goddamn cartel leader. I don't care. That's an image. That's a fake facade. That ain't who you are. Truth is, you still piss in the bed. Truth is, you still scared when the lights go off. Truth is, if you see something crawl on you, you're going to jump and scream like a little hoe. You ain't hard. You ain't hard.
Issues with memory that I know of.
Hey, what's up with that?
A little overwhelmed, but
What's up with this one?
You could have shot the stomach.
I'm gonna look at it.
did I shoot myself or
Well, you
did it graze it?
penetrated, yeah. Let me get this wrapped. I got more 4x4 for you too. Still wanna.
Okay, so as you heard, that's what happened. Now listen, don't take his word because when Chud comes out here, he wants to be the villain, but then he'll be the victim.
That's what they do as well. That's what they do as well. That's what they do as well. The real people know you ain't real because you out in the streets. That don't make you tough. That make you a damn fool. That make you vulnerable. You know what I mean? That make you vulnerable. That don't make you real. Real is sitting your ass down and teaching somebody something so we can unify, you know what I'm saying, and come together and do what we need to do, stand on business to keep our children and their children's children from going through the same thing from what we're going through. You know what I'm saying? You want to be out there in the streets. That ain't real. That ain't real. In order for white supremacy to come together, they had to unify. Because at one point, you know what the British did to the Italians? Huh? Do you know what happened to the Irish? You know who did it to them? The same people who let them in the white club to create white supremacy against our black ass. Even they made amends. But you in here going off on one of your own. We ain't gonna never get nowhere because you don't know how to unify. Even they came together and unified. Why do you think the generational wealth gap exists? Why? Why do you think they're like 93% of the people that runs your damn government? Why? Why do you think they took over every damn country and continent except for 8 of them? Why? They had to stand together at some point. Guess who ain't never stood together? Our dumbass. You know why? Because of some of y'all dumbass. And they're happy about it. See, we watched their plan work. Our plan ain't gonna never work. Because we got a bunch of ignorance and goofies in the culture that don't understand the importance of unification. That don't understand the importance of sometimes it's better to be a nerd than to be a thug. Sometimes it's better to learn your laws. Speak to your people. Use that law to keep the law off your ass rather than using the law to put the law on your ass. They don't understand that type of talk. They don't understand that. Learning your true history, your true lineage. Learning when you're not an African American. Learning that you was reclassified at least 5 or 6 times, and the last time was by Jesse Jackson as an African American. Learning why they always tell you to go back to Africa, because they tried to send your black ass there in 1820 on a ship called Elizabeth to Liberia when they tried to ship 88 freedmen out of the United States who were born here. So y'all don't know nothing. Pammy, what's good? Good morning, Pammy. So y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't know nothing at all.
When he has to suffer the consequences of his actions. So these are pictures of him being hauled off into the...
And this crap y'all got about these Indians, man, y'all ain't conscious. Don't speak on Native Americans and Indians if you don't know your history. If you don't know about the Trail of Tears and the $5 Indian Act, don't say nothing. If you don't know nothing about the Indian Removal Act, don't say nothing. If you don't know nothing about the Dawes Rolls Act, don't say nothing. If you don't know nothing about the Homestead Act, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. You can't speak on it. We ain't talking about them Bering Strait ass, Ellis Island ass. We ain't talking about them. We ain't talking about them. They were imported. We ain't talking about them. So you don't know nothing.
Many know about slavery, but few discuss paper genocide. We did not all come from Africa, and most of us have Aboriginal roots that were stripped away due to reclassification and miseducation. As a native Black American and a member of the Muskogee Creek Nation, I understand the importance of tracing your lineage. If you want to learn how to trace your genealogy and apply for tribal citizenship, go to nativeblackancestry.com to schedule a consultation.
They don't want you to remember this. You not no slave, you indigenous. Fuck how they painted them Indians. You went to war with the French and the British, man. Quite frankly, you was kings Merovingians. They took the women and men, made them prisoners, raised up the children to worship their images, set up a lab, took the genes and they mixed them, and this shit get way deeper than your pigment.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, smash the like button on the way in. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let's get right into tonight's discussion. You see, we've really got to get some straightening done tonight. We got to tighten it up. Because while we're out here doing real research, pulling court records, digging through census data, tracing land deeds, and documenting paper genocide, there's some folks out there muddying the waters. And we have to address it. The subject of tonight's broadcast is this: pseudo scholars are harming the Native Black American movement. I'm not talking about honest disagreement. I'm not talking about people who are researching in good faith. I'm talking about fringe cult-like organizations and internet personalities who wrap half-truths and mysticism, mix real history with fantasy, and then present it like scholarship. From certain factions inside the Moorish Science Temple movement to extreme Hebrew Israelite camps to some Pan-African absolutionists to certain Nation of Islam offshoot narratives to sovereign citizen ideology. These are groups who take fragments of history and inflate it into sweeping, unsupported claims. And when they do that, they don't just embarrass themselves, they damage the credibility of legitimate indigenous American research as it relates to the Black American community. They blur the line between documented history and speculative mythology. They replace archives with ideology. They replace citations with slogans, and that harms us. Because when serious researchers, academics, or everyday people encounter exaggerated claims with no documentation, they dismiss the entire conversation, including the parts that are actually true. So tonight we're going to react to some videos from some of these so-called scholars, and I'm going to break it down exactly what you got to watch out for when you're consuming historical content online. We're going to identify red flags. We're going to separate documentation from dogma. We're going to distinguish archival evidence from ideological storytelling. Because if we're serious about
Mike's TV on YouTube, y'all want to keep talking about them fake Native Americans? Huh? Y'all want to keep overlooking who the true indigenous people are? Huh? I'm going to drill it in you. Let's go. Don't nothing be the lie but the truth. Let's roll.
Storing Native Black American history, we cannot afford to let unserious scholarship define the movement. Let's talk about it, y'all. We got to get some tightening. You can always count on Mike to speak to the elephant in the room. Now, before we get into it, as always, I urge you guys to check out my website, nativeblackancestry.com. I built that out with tons of historical references for you to assist you with your journey of discovery. And I got some videos lined up of some of these pseudo scholars. Let's see what they're talking about. Hey, I'm sure that you guys have seen it, y'all. One minute they talking about Tartaria, next minute they talking about we Hebrews. Now they talking about really it was really black elite Europeans that colonized America. Oh, so we colonized ourselves, huh? Oh, okay. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's go.
In order to understand what's going on, if you're not familiar with reclassification, if you're not familiar with the Eraser Act, whitening, then you're not going to understand what Mike is talking about. Okay? Those people that you saw with the pilgrims, those were not the real indigenous Indians. They were imported here after the original Indians that Columbus found here were taken in as prisoners of war, reclassified as black and Negro, and put on plantations. There was 5 sophisticated tribes of black people here upon the arrival of colonialism and Christopher Columbus. But y'all dupes don't know this. You know why? Because other dupes lie about history. So y'all are gonna keep repeating the same thing they taught y'all in these white public schools. It's a reason. It's a reason they didn't go back to the damn 711 AD. Because the black Moors were in effect. The black Moors were in power. The fall of Rome. Who you think saved them? Huh? Those 5 sophisticated black tribes were the Choctaw, Muskogee Creek, Chickasaw, Black Seminoles, Black Cherokees. But y'all are running around here talking about Native Americans. They're not Native Americans. You're the indigenous Indian, dummy. You're the indigenous Indian. They reclassified you, black man and black woman. They reclassified you from Indian to mulatto, to color, to black and Negro and African American. They reclassified you, and you don't wonder why you were reclassified so many times, and you don't wonder why everyone gets reparations besides you. They don't want you to figure out who you really are on your own damn land that they stole from your dumb ass. They are hiding your history, but yet we going out war with each other. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You helping white supremacy. Every time you off one of your own, you're helping white supremacy. Every time you perpetuate one of their lies, you're helping white supremacy. You're helping the cause. Every time you call your own brother the N-word, you're helping white supremacy. Every time. Every time. Y'all don't even know who you really are. You don't read enough. Put down that damn Bible and pick up a real book and get educated. Get educated. Learn something, black man.
When someone fails to pay their property taxes, the government actually creates certificates on that debt. You can buy that debt.
Okay, guys. He says that the biggest conspiracy out is that King James was really black. That these European kings, all the way up into the mid to late 1800s, were really black. Guys, this is poor scholarship. We already know that black has been first demonized, stigmatized, and then made globally revered by Native Black Americans. When you talk about black anything, by default, we assume you're speaking about our community. So what exactly is he talking about when he says the European kings were black? Those European kings that sent factions to colonize the Americas were black? I could understand if he was saying some of them were African, because there is a documented history of Moors and other African conquistadors coming from Europe to help colonize the Americas and infiltrate indigenous black tribes. But he didn't say African, he said black. Look at this poor scholarship. Look at how muddy the waters are already getting.
Y'all got to learn. Y'all got to learn stuff, man.
And he's claiming that this dude got the nappy hair and the black lips, and he's who? He didn't use the word African, he used the word black.
What's good, Boston?
Black is a misnomer, a racial reclassification that was mostly forced onto our people in America. So what exactly is he talking about? Guys, put a 0 in the chat if you're just as confused as I am, and put a 1 in the chat if you understand and are following along with him. I mean, I'm not getting it. If your claim is some Africans held positions of power in Europe, that is one claim, but that's not your claim. Apparently, your claim is the European kings and the ones who colonized us was really black folk. There's a difference between a black person and an African.
Exactly. There is a difference.
What does that have to do with Black American history? Why are you confusing my people who are on a quest for knowledge? Why are you leading astray the young man or woman in our community, maybe 18, 19, 20, 21, searching the web for information and coming across this pseudo shit about the European kings was really black? Okay, so again, he has to be talking African, because I don't know how indigenous Black Americans would travel to Europe and rule over Europeans who are not Black. You know, Europeans are just going to let a Black outsider be their king, and then that king is going to send white Europeans to colonize this Black nation in the America. I'm confused, guys. I'm confused. I think he's actually going to go on to say that the 13 colonies were ran by Black Europeans. Matter of fact, that's in his title. I knew I seen it somewhere. He said Black Kings of Europe and the 13 Black colonies. Guys, I got some white folks on my family tree who were calling it.
And that's what get me too. Black people, we act like just because we say something or somebody was black, that makes it factual. And that makes it beneficial to us. Oh, Jesus was black. The fact remains, what the hell did Jesus do for you? Jesus didn't exist. Jesus is a state of mind. You know what I'm saying? Jesus is a state of mind. That's something that the Roman Catholic Church made up just to brainwash and indoctrinate and control your ass. You know how much blood has been shed over that Christianity BS? All these white people touching these children, guess what? They're Christians too. Y'all have been hearing these stories about these pastors touching these children? Huh? It started with the Pope. It started with the Europeans. Cannibalism started with Europeans. War, famine, disease, all of that started with Europeans. Colonization started with Europeans and Christianity. Some of y'all don't know nothing about Constantine. Don't know anything about Constantine. You don't know your history. You believe what anyone tells you. You go to school for 12 years, get indoctrinated under white history and a refurbished lie that was put together in our history books and rewritten by the United Daughters of the Confederacy. And this is what you go on. Certified salute, brother FBA Convo. And this is what you go on. They tell you that you originated from a monkey and you believe it. Huh? They tell you you black and you believe it. They tell you you're African and you African and you believe it. And you believe it. They tell you you're 13% of the population for 100 years and you believe it. And you're busy fighting your own rather than fighting for the truth. Rather than fighting for the truth. You're more Eurocentric than the European slave master who had you on the plantation. They've taught you how to do their job in white supremacy and do it well so that they can take every day off and be on the lake in their kayaks and know we out here holding up white supremacy for them. We out here offing each other. You know what I'm saying? We out here robbing, stealing from each other. We're lying about our history. We're passing on their lives to our children. Huh? You ain't got fear for that white boy, but you got, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no fear for that black boy, but you got fear for that white boy. Huh? You gonna slide on that black brother, but you ain't gonna slide on no white boy. Huh? Huh? You ain't gonna slide on that white boy. You know why? Because they run the government. You scared. You ain't as gangster as you thought you was. You wasn't a thug you thought you were. Huh? The true thugs are the white people, because they ain't scared to do it right in front of your damn face and don't give a damn how you feel about it. Trump don't give a damn how you feel. JD Vance don't give a damn how you feel. The people who just redid the congressional voting maps. They don't give a damn about black votes and black rights and how the hell we feel about them rolling back laws from the civil. Come on, man. They don't give a damn. They the real thugs. They fed your babies to alligators. They lynched your people. They castrated you. They ate you. Huh? They made you prisoners of war. They took your land. They took your resources. They call you an African American on your own damn land, while in the midst calling themselves American. And damn, history tells us that they're not even from damn America. See how stupid and dupe. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ain't nobody calling them European Americans. Ain't nobody calling them German Americans, Italian Americans. No, they're just American. But because you're black, you're African American. Huh? You're mulatto. You're color. You're Negro. Come on, man. Y'all a special type of stupid. And I bet you all y'all caught up on the whole Jesus thing, too. All y'all caught up on the Jesus thing. Oh, I ain't worried about it. When Jesus come back, he gonna fix everything. Okay. Okay. All right. If Jesus was gonna fix something, he would have fixed it then before it got this damn far. Before it got this damn far. God condoned it in that Bible when he had the power to stop it in that Bible. But you're also damn indoctrinated. You can't think for yourselves. You can't think for yourselves. White supremacy has been deemed the #1 domestic terror threat in this country since about 2015, ladies and gentlemen. Since about 2015. And you know who's helped upholding it the most? Black people. Black people. Just because they put them D-rugs in your neighborhood don't mean you sell them to your people and get cased up. Ain't nobody put nothing to your head and tell you you better do it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody tell you better do it. They give you everything you need to fail instead of everything you need to succeed. And you're going to need that knowledge to succeed. A lot of y'all won't slow down and think. Hopping up early in the morning, you're grabbing your glizzy and you're ready to go. You're ready to go. Glizzy your money in holes, huh? Glizzy money in holes, huh? It's a stupid mentality. Stupid. Don't even recognize you're the most oppressed people. You don't even care that these white people don't care nothing about y'all. They don't care nothing about y'all. They don't care nothing about us. Nothing. 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 Lied about everything, and y'all believe everything. Don't do no research for yourselves. Even the Bible says, study to show thyself approval. And y'all don't do that. What's good, mighty Allah? And y'all don't do that. You won't sit back and learn the truth. You want to belong to everything. Oh, we're the Israelites. Oh, we're the Jews. You don't know what the hell you are. Because you always want to belong to something. Belong to the truth. Huh? Belong to the truth. All that energy for your own people. You ain't got that energy for the damn people that's keeping you oppressed right now. Right now. Got a whole white boy walking the streets calling people the N-word, telling people to stop chimping out. Y'all won't touch him though, because he's strapped and he got bear spray and he white and he got mace. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, yeah, looking for a savior. Y'all won't touch him. But you're around here trying to threaten your own damn people. If you don't shut up and sit your soft ass down. If you don't shut up and sit your soft ass down. You gonna do them a turn and walk the other way, a white boy call you an N-word. I ain't gonna crash out. I ain't gonna give no power to that word. Fool, you should give power to that word. You should. He giving power to his disrespect and everything he think about you. Because he didn't have to say that to you. But he know you ain't gonna do nothing. He knows you're weak sauce. He knows you're pussy. He knows he's entitled. Let a black brother do it to you though. Now both of y'all in the obituary, or both of y'all on the t-shirt. Man, y'all boy, y'all better get, boy. This is sad. This is sad. Everybody talking about YNs. Need to teach them YNs some damn sense. And while you're at it, teach some of these old ends some sense too. You know what I'm saying? Teach them some sense too. Parents around here burying their damn children. A parent should never outlive their child. But it's the dumb shit that these parents are teaching children nowadays rather than teaching them the truth that's getting their children taken away from them via the system or the graveyard. And everybody's standing on it. We are a messed up culture. A messed up culture. Can't get our priorities straight. Every year, fight. White people this, white people that, white people this, white people that. But the only ones you're putting paws on and putting rounds in is your own damn people. Because you know not to touch them other people. But you hard though. You a gangster though. You a thug though. You a hood. I'm from the streets. The hell? Street credit can't do nothing for you. Try to buy a house with street credit. Pull up to that gas pump and try to get some gas with street credit. Try it. Try to go to a car lot and get a goddamn vehicle with street credit. Try it. Try it. Street credit don't mean nothing. You know what's aligned with street credit? Death. And a criminal score sheet. Sentencing and prison time. Yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is. All for street credit. Oh, you gonna put some respect on my name. You can't make that white boy respect your name. That white boy laughing at your name. That white boy don't even think you know your daddy. That white boy think you still on EBT. Huh? Every day that white boy think about putting around in you and somebody who look like you. He ain't respecting you and you ain't checking him. You trying to check your own. How you gonna check somebody who's oppressed just like you? You gonna check somebody who's going through the same struggle as you're going through? Huh? You gonna make somebody who's just as poor as you your victim. You're gonna try to come up off of somebody who's just as struggling just as much as you. That ain't no damn hustle. That's a poor hustler. Stupid ass. That's poor hustling. Go out there and hustle the people who hustled us to get what they got. You ain't gonna do that. You scared of them. You ain't gonna do that. Closest you'll come is dating they women and hoping that they women got access to their parents' credit cards and you can come up. Yeah. That's what you do. But y'all so black though. Y'all so hood though. You so street tough though. You got game. You can get the money though. You gonna get the bag. Right? And then gonna blow it all in a damn car. Hooking up a damn car while you live in an apartment. Or probably live with your mama. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. No, they don't get it. No, they don't get it. Because they wake up on ignorant stuff every day, man. They wake up on ignorant stuff every day. Every day, just waking up on ignorant stuff. The world don't need that. This country ran by ignorant ass people right now. And an ignorant ass history. With a ignorant ass intentions. But we waking up ignorant every damn day. And going after our own damn people. What sense does that make? If you had to get your numbers up, if we had to unify, how the hell are we going to do it taking out our own people? Huh? Y'all notice they don't care who the hell they take out. They'll take out their own. They'll take out us. They'll take out the Spanish. They'll take out anybody. It's called war. It's called disease. They don't care. As long as they're going to benefit from it, they don't give a damn because they got everything to gain from it. You got everything to gain from unifying, but you won't do it because you're more interested in unaliving people who look like you, who's struggling just like you. That's our problem. We got to unify regardless of it. They won't do it. They want deep, man. Listen, our culture is stupid. We wake up on some dumb shit. We want to try to be bullies and be hood famous and be this and be that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. They care too much for materialistic shit. Jewelries and Jordans and high-end cars and high-end fashion. Huh? That's what they care about. I give a damn about that. You can't take none of that with you when you go. You can't take none of that with you when you go. But you have a legacy to build and leave behind. How you think we know about Malcolm X? How you think we know about Nat Turner? How you think we know about Frederick Douglass? Huh? Because they left a legacy behind. They actually did the work. They didn't care about materialistic shit. They weren't scared of them white boys. Huh? They weren't scared of them white boys. They said they was going to stop singing and start swinging. You know what y'all did? Y'all started singing and stopped swinging. You only swing on your own. You sing when you're in front of them white boys. Want to go out here and break all these damn laws and look hard and all this on your mug shot. As soon as the judge sentences your ass, you're crying like a little bitch. Nah, you hard though. Do that time. You hard though. You hard though. You was hard when you was out here. You was hard when you had that firearm. Now you locked up amongst other killers. You ain't hard no more. You ain't hard no more. Yeah, come on, man. Come on, man. Boy, we got it twisted. We got it twisted. We got it twisted. And I blame some of us old heads. Because we ought to be getting on these young people's ass. Real talk. They want to come here and disrespect people. We was taught to respect our elders. Regardless of whether we knew you or not personally. Respect your elders. You know what I'm saying? And they don't need that. They don't need guidance. They need ass whoopings. They needed guidance when they was young. They old. They grown now. They need ass whoopings. The world need to beat them down. The universe need to beat them down for them to learn. Because now life is going to be all about their learning experiences. And what they take away from those learning experiences. It's past guidance. They should have been guided from the time they came out the womb. But they weren't. They were neglected. Yeah, they know who to pick on. They know who to pick on. They know. A hard head make a soft ass. That's right. That's right. And half of them can't fight. Half of them can't even take a punch. And I wouldn't even, man, listen. These people nowadays, you can open hand them, bro, and knock everything up out on them. What? Now they ain't got nothing to say. They go, nah, you was hard, bro. You was hard, bro. When you hard, you ain't got to do all that talking. It shows for itself. The quietest person in the room will have the ability to beat your ass if you mess with him and push him the wrong way. You might think he's soft because he's quiet. Touch him. Push him the wrong way. Disrespect him. Disrespect him. But they don't think about stuff like this, man. It's the innards we walk around on. Mouth full of gold teeth. Then you mad because somebody didn't hire you on a white job. You got tattoos everywhere. You can't spell. You can't read. You can't write. And you mad because these white people won't give you a job. You didn't give your damn self a chance. You know what I'm saying? You didn't give your damn self a chance. You got teardrops tattooed under your eyes. And you mad because somebody didn't hire you. Boy, you might get mad because your paycheck's short and put another body up under that. You might put another tattoo on that face. You might go in there and body the HR and put another tattoo. What am I hiring you for? You already telling me you an unaliver. You delete folks. What am I hiring you for? You don't have the ability to say, hello, good morning, how are you? May I help you today? Man, what's up, man? What's going on with you, man? What you want? That ain't how you talk on somebody's job, man. That ain't how you talk on somebody's job, man. But listen, boy. Listen, man, these people here stupid, man. This world is really this okay. I had to remove all my gold teeth to get a good. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Then you got people who's overweight in our community gotta come in here and crack jokes on me because I'm healthy, because I'm fit, because I'm right where I need to be on the BMI. I don't take any medication. I don't have no high blood pressure, no high cholesterol, no diabetes, no nothing. I don't even eat meat. I'm physically fit. The only thing I do wrong is smoke. You know what I'm saying? I can still run blocks and go hoop with 15 and 16-year-olds. But them obese ass MFers coming in here talking all that. No, oh, you underweight. Oh, I could do this to you. I could do that. You got to breathe first. You got to move first. You're not as quick as me. You're not going to have my stamina. You're not going to live as long as me. I don't have the health problems that you have from being obese because you couldn't put down a McDonald's cheeseburger. You see what I'm saying? Real talk. I work out every day. I watch what I put in this body. I watch what I put in this body. I don't need all that extra flab on me for what? I like looking down and seeing my feet and my dick. Huh? Everything is right where it's supposed to be. Huh? I get called sexy every day by the ladies. Damn, you sexy. Damn, you fine. They ain't telling me I'm fat. They ain't telling me I'm obese. Huh? I ain't wheezing in my sleep. I ain't out of breath walking from here to my damn truck. You know what I'm saying? What you mean? But these is not the things that we look at. You will have somebody who has health problems from being obese pick on someone who is perfectly healthy. They figure that that person is underweight and that person need to eat. That person who you deem is underweight, who don't eat as much as you, figure your ass should have knew when to stop eating so you don't look the way you look and you don't have the problems you have. That's common sense. That's common sense. That's how it goes. I'm physically fit. I love being physically fit. I love it. Because it's better than being unhealthy. Never had no surgeries, never had no overnight stays in no hospitals, no nothing. 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 Oh, I am. I'm ordering patches. I'm already taking the fight to myself. I'm ordering patches. You know what I'm saying? Now my ganja, I ain't putting my ganja down, bro. I'm ordering patches for the other stuff. You know what I mean? Can anybody decode 30? That's how messed up the world is. That's how messed up the world is. You got obese people who wear sheets for shirts, who got to wrap quilts and comforters around themselves for jackets when it's cold. You know what I'm saying? That will pick on someone who's in shape and healthy. The same way a black person will pick on a black person, but you ain't gonna pick on that white boy that's calling you the N-word right to your face and wants you to say something, wants you to do something. He only calling you the N-word to get a reaction, and you won't even give him a reaction. You scared. You put in your place, Stephen on Django. You ain't hard. You ain't gangster. You ain't a thug. You ain't hood. You ain't from the streets. You wasn't raised in the projects because you ain't act like it when that white boy called you the N-word to your face. Huh? You took out running like a little bitch when them white boys pulled up on you in that white pickup truck. You know what I'm saying? And with them firearms. Huh? Yeah, it wasn't no drive by then. Huh? It wasn't no gang war going on then. We got the game messed up, man. And think that we tough. Think that we tough. We don't even go after the right damn people, man. We'll never unify. Because we always going after each other. We'll let anything divide us. Religion, politics, where you live. If one person wearing blue, one person wearing red, one person tall, one person short, you know what I mean? We'll let anything divide us. This person getting this much money, that person getting this much money. Hey man, you can't be over here hustling on my block. These my street. This ain't your damn street. This ain't your damn block. You sound like a damn fool. You don't own anything. Even the white people in America who own shit don't own shit. Oh, you want me to explain that? Even the white people in America who own shit don't own shit. You still paying taxes on it. That means you don't own it. If you're still paying taxes, you don't own it. Because if you fail to pay those taxes, they can take that house and that land that it's sitting on. It's a whole monopoly. You don't own it. You're just no longer making any house payments. But you better not miss that tax payment. You better pay them taxes. Or you ain't going to have huh? My truck paid off, but I still got to pay for that tag every year. Tag and registration. Every year. If I don't do it, then I can't use that automobile that I own. I can't drive it on the streets. You don't own a damn thing. You don't even own your damn self. Your social security number is an account number. It's a federal account number. You don't own your damn self. It makes no sense how people think nowadays, man. No sense. Don't even realize that our real enemy is the government. Our real enemy is the government. But somehow we've made each other the damn enemy. I feel you, Takedown. That's what I'm saying. Everybody want to sit here and be racist, and everybody want to sit here and be thugs and gangsters and point the finger. Stupid ass. When we pull up to the gas pump, that gas pump ain't discriminating. If that gas pump say gas is goddamn $4.54, guess what your black ass paying? Guess what your white ass paying? Guess what your Spanish ass paying? You gonna pay that $4.54. You know what I'm saying? When you go shopping for food, if the price of whatever you looking for is $20 down, you finna pay $20 down, regardless of what color you are, regardless of what race you are. Y'all think white people ain't feeling this inflation? They feeling it too. They feeling it. They not happy about it. They not happy about it. When somebody white pull up to a gas pump and they start feeling black, cause them prices get to be a little bit too much than they can afford, you know it's a problem. Only black people supposed to feel like this putting up to these pumps of this high ass gas. White people supposed to have it. You know what I'm saying? But you got some white people putting up to them pumps that live check by check just like we do, and you better bet they feeling it too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not pro-black or anti-white. I'm pro-righteousness and exactly. I'm just about content and character, but I don't mind giving it back to a racist. You know what I'm saying? I'm about content and character, but I have fun giving it back to a racist. I can't even lie. You know what I'm saying? I can't even lie. I would say generational wealth definitely helps ease the pain of inflation. So equality is still not really there. Speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on it. But when you say generational wealth, they're gonna tell you to stop playing victim. They're gonna overlook how they got that generational wealth and who they people victimized to get it. So when I tell you they don't give zero else, they give zeros, man. They give zeros. Like I said, won't go after them though. Huh? Won't go after them lawmakers though. They just took black voting rights away from us. Away. It don't matter if you black and you vote now. You might as well not vote. You know what black people doing about it? They weren't gonna vote anyways. Black people ain't into politics. It don't matter. Take away their vote. They only gonna vote blue anyways. They don't know nothing about the other candidate. They just vote blue no matter who. You know what I'm saying? Vote blue no matter who. That's what it is. They don't care. Dummy, you know I'm not lying. They did just change the damn congressional damn voting maps. Shut up. It's always some informed ass person that come in here that don't know what they're talking about. Shut up. God, dog, go lick a dog's ass. Shut up. Tired of y'all white people, man. Y'all stupid. Shut up. Goddamn liars. Go stand out in this damn sun. How what you do? Go get that tan you always wanted. Now's a good day to sit out there and burn the hell up. That's what you do. All you do is complain about your circumstances. No, that's not what we do. All you do is overlook the circumstances that you're giving people. Huh? You know why you're not complaining? Because your devil ass benefit from it. Your demonic ass benefit from it. That's why you're not complaining. Huh? Because your devilish kid touching ass benefit from it. That's why you're not complaining. That's why you're not. And I have an observation, not a complaint. If you don't want to hear what the hell being said, get your bitch ass out of here. Yep, it's 2026 and it still feels the same way. Yep. Do me a favor. Do what Charlie Kirk did. What's his name? Doing something. Hey, do me a favor. Do what Charlie Kirk did and die off, homie. Do what Charlie Kirk did and die off, homie. They know what it is. They know what it is. They know what it is. Real talk. They know what it is. They act like they don't know, but they know, ladies and gentlemen. And we all know. But you have to put it on us because we let it happen. We let it happen. They just went back and said that they were giving the Jewish community another pathway to reparations, the ancestors and the survivors. All right. Now, these same people look at a black person and say, you ain't never been through slavery. You ain't never been through segregation. Did y'all just hear that Donald Trump 3 weeks ago rewrote a bill to give the Jewish community another pathway to reparations? Not only the Jewish community, survivors and ancestors. Ancestors of survivors who never went through the Holocaust are going to receive reparations. But these same white clowns in here are coming here and tell you, oh, well, you need reparations. You weren't never a slave. You never go through segregation. But they ain't say that when Donald Trump signed that bill for the white Jewish community to get another pathway to reparations. Black people, do you hear what I'm telling you? The white people had nothing to say about that. Not one time did they say stop playing victim. You know what I'm saying? Stop waiting for a handout. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. None of that. None of that. None of that. They didn't say nobody was complaining. Why didn't they tell the Jewish community they complaining? Huh? Why didn't they tell the Irish they complaining? Why didn't they tell the Italians they complaining? Huh? Why didn't they? Better yet, why didn't the Europeans keep their damn selves where they were? Because they couldn't stop unaliving each other. Northern Europe came to take over this part of Europe, and this person marched on that person. Then this person made up Jesus, and then from there on, y'all just took y'all show on the road. You know what I'm saying? I'ma just tell it like it is, man. I ain't got time for that soft pussy ass stuff, man. We on. I'm not indoctrinated, man. I'm just gonna tell the truth about it. And there's not enough people on the internet telling the truth about it. Telling the truth about it. They're conforming to it. They out here in the world on the same stupid stuff. Same stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing more worse than knowing that if you put something in your body, you're going to drop dead. And you'll run to someone selling something illegal and get it and take the risk of dropping dead any damn ways. If I know something going to kill me, I'm going to stay far away from it. But no, you want that ultimate rush though. Huh? It's worth your money. You a soldier. You can handle it. It ain't gonna happen to you. Next thing you know, your ass on a t-shirt. Huh? We just lost a basketball player, Brandon Clark, from the Memphis Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, a D-rug overdose. You got all this money. You've made it out the hood. You don't have a job. You have a career. You are doing what you love to do. We grew up playing basketball all day, every day as children. And you get to play basketball for the rest of your life for millions. And what do? You throw it away over a rush. You throw it away over a rush, and now you're no longer with us. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But we don't have the mentality to, and I've seen it in the white culture too. I've seen it in the white culture. Y'all know how much they love Crystal. Y'all know how much yeah, their girlfriend named Crystal, last name Meth, and they go to their boy Fetty for the walk. You know what I'm saying? Boy, they can see how this Fetty, how Fetty walk do his thing and have you leaning, or see their homeboy pass out and turn blue and die. And hey man, give me some of that shit. I want all of that. I'll buy it all from you. Why would you buy it all? Why would you want it? You bunch of Hunter Bidens. If you just see what it did to your friend, how does that compel you to want to go try and buy it all? That would compel me to stay the hell away from it. I don't want it. I saw what it did to this person. I'm trying to live. That's how I look at it. Excuse me. I would be far from it. They run to it. You know what I'm saying? They run to it. Yeah, you know their number one girlfriend is Crystal Meth. They love the Meth family. Yeah. And next to that, it's Fetty Wap them. Y'all know what I'm saying. Just had to talk a certain way on the tube. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And then I'm gonna tell you how America works. If it's black people that's out here on that type of stuff, y'all get prison sentences. Cornel Saunders, what's up, nephew? Hey, nephew, I need you to come over this weekend. I can't get my computer to update. I can't get my computer to update. I'm having some problems. Yeah, crucial programming, but they won't admit it. They won't admit it. Crucial programming. It happens to white people. They get opioid hotlines. They get rehab. It happens to black people. Mass incarceration. War on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Mass incarceration. War on drugs. You locked up doing time. You know what I'm saying? Your white counterpart is in the rehab. He might get drug court. He'll be home shortly. Your dumb ass up the road. Yeah, I just tell the truth about things, man. I just tell the truth about things. We are like we don't see this stuff. We see it. We see it. I appreciate you, nephew. We are like we don't see these things, but we live it every day. You gonna let somebody tell you about your black experience. You gonna let somebody tell you where you from as a black man, and they won't even tell you where the hell they from as a white person. Tell them to tell you about their white experience and how they got everything they got. Hmm? All they got to do is go 3, 4 generations into their family. They'll find someone who owns slaves or a slave master or stole property and or land. Real talk. Real talk. They don't tell history beyond 400 years. It's a reason. It's a reason. And look, we got somebody coming here yelling Trump. This man raped a 13-year-old. And you are coming in here yelling Trump, and in the same breath would say Jesus is king, and you would say King Trump. So it lets me know exactly who you are, you little nut sniffer. Huh? You swinging from somebody's ball sack. We know you can't think for yourself. Huh, Tarzan? You an old penal Tarzan, huh? You swinging all from Donald Trump penis, huh? You support them PDF files, huh? You glad them children, you know what I'm saying, coming up missing, huh? You glad them children being violated, huh? You glad about that. You glad about that. I'm going to read Miss Jackson comment. As a black young woman, I agree with you and do believe that we've been allowing the shenanigans to destroy, divide, and conquer us. Although one has to be very clever, we don't allow for it. And we are allowing fuckery. We are allowing fuckery. The same fuckery they were doing to our parents are the same fuckery we allowed them to do. Because we put our eyes on materialistic shit. We want them iPhone 17s. We want them rims. We want these cameras. We want these red bottoms. We want this. We want that. We want to live beyond our means. We took our eyes off of everything. We can't fund a damn presidential candidate to represent black people because we too busy spending money on dumb shit. Women spending money on weave, the brothers spending money on Jordans, rims, and cars. It's just dumb stuff. Dumb stuff. Gold teeth in your mouth. But you complain about how your government treating you, but you won't put no money together, finance, fund, and groom a candidate in the independent party who looks like you, who just may have reparations as their best interest too. You see what I'm saying? And put them in office. And you wonder why Obama didn't do nothing for us. Obama did everything he did for the LGBTQ community because they funded him during his campaign. He looked out for the darkers and the dreamer community because they funded him during his campaign. We didn't give Obama shit. All we did was buy shirts. That's all we did. That's why Obama didn't do nothing for us. Nothing. Nothing. Obama, the only black man I see that could sit with his legs crossed like that, and y'all still won't call it out for what it is. Lit the whole White House up in LGBTQ colors. And if you Google Michael LaVon Robinson right now, Michelle gonna pop up, and y'all still don't believe it is what it is. When Joan Rivers said what she said, she was gone in less than 4 weeks. And y'all still don't believe that it is what it is. Man, listen. People, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Could there possibly be a black candidate that is smart enough? Man, that almost sounds racist. That almost sounds racist. We found plenty of white candidates that wasn't smart enough. We got plenty of white ones that's exactly dumb enough. So I'm sure we could find a black one smart enough. Follow the money. When they financially support candidates, they expect kickbacks and favors. Exactly. Exactly. And the only ones that get paid are those lobbyists and those donors. That's it. Those are the only ones that get something back. But black people tell you, oh, I don't give a fuck with no politics. Yeah, that's why them politics still whooping our ass. That's why them policies still whooping our ass. Huh? I want to see black people turn up and vote in 2028. I'ma laugh. I'ma laugh my ass off. I'ma laugh. Y'all give me a moment.
Those ones weren't black. They came from Germany. They were pale as a motherfucker. I got indigenous American roots. Those folks were black. But what does he mean exactly when he says the 13 black colonies? There's literally anti-miscegenation laws in the colonies. Racial caste systems are developed. Enslavement of dark-skinned indigenous people. I mean, The 13 colonies were black. Some random Negro on the internet says, okay. And hold on, y'all saying that the video on the screen, there's no audio. So let me run it back real quick. Let me run it back so y'all can hear all the pseudo-ness from the jump, okay? I apologize. Now you guys can actually hear what I am reacting to up here. And let me get some fists or feathers in the chat once it starts. Let me know you can hear them now.
Smart founders know something most people miss. Get your domain name even if you're not ready to launch your business. With Wix, you can grab yours now and then get to work. Here's why it matters. Back in 2019, I had this killer business idea, but I delayed getting the domain name because I wasn't ready. That was a huge mistake. Someone else grabbed it, built the exact same business I planned, and now they're making all the money that I could have been making. And that's why I'm sharing this. Locking down your domain name is crucial, and on Wix, it's super fast. They handle all the tricky tech stuff for you, making it seamless. And honestly, having a domain name gives your idea instant credibility. A domain name isn't just a name, it's a way to claim your space and take your idea seriously. Because once it's taken, you're stuck paying a premier price for it or losing it. So go to Wix right now, search your idea. If the domain is available, grab it.
Tampa facility is a purpose-built Crozier location designed to support the full life cycle of art and collectible care. It combines secure storage, specialized handling, and client-facing spaces in a single modern environment.
Tampa geographically fit great into the Crozier strategic plan, allowing us to reach more customers in a broader section of Florida, and it helps us be where our customers are.
Not only serves local, but regional and international clients who require museum-level standards and efficient access to their collection. Critically, the building itself provides exceptional security. It is constructed to withstand Category 5 hurricanes and is situated safely above the 500-year floodplain. This prime positioning allows us to effectively protect and manage our clients' prized collections. The facility was built with a modular infrastructure here and adaptable storage configurations. The forward-looking design ensures that Crozier can accommodate growing collections here, new formats, changing requirements without compromising security, climate control, or service quality. Tampa facility supports fine art storage, packing, crating, installing. Along with local, we deal with domestic, international logistics, collection management, and condition reporting.
Everything is brand new, forklifts and pallet jacks. It makes our job a lot easier because it's brand new. Nothing's wrong with it.
It also accommodates viewings, installation prep, project coordination, which enables the clients to manage multiple aspects of their collections through a single integrated site.
The viewing room at the Crozier facility is very important for the client experience.
Provides a private, secure, and professionally controlled environment.
It really helps to facilitate and bring the facility to life in a way that is meaningful.
Hello.
That's an important call.
I'm gonna take you on a brief journey. I'm gonna show you one of the greatest hoaxes that has ever been perpetuated on an entire planet. And that great hoax is that King James and the kings of Europe leading up to 1800, actually leading up to 1873, 1876 were all Black kings. We're going to show you a few eyewitness accounts that validate my introduction. This image right here that we're looking at on our screen is an image of King Charles II. This image comes to you from the original South Carolina charter. He placed his image on the charter, his effigy. But you can see he's depicted as a man of color. Now look at this. This image of King Charles was taken from the Westminster Abbey. Abbey means my father in Hebrew. It shows you that these brothers spoke a form of Aramaic. But anyway, look at the texture of his hair down there. I took this wax museum picture of King Charles II, and I blew it up over so you can get a closer look at his black lips,
What I'm trying to get everyone to realize is no one's going to tell us the truth, right? No one's going to tell us the truth. And we could spend a lifetime arguing about who we really are, delineating, all of that. But it's not going to get us anywhere until we actually unify. Unity, respect, and love. URL. When we unify, we'll make things happen. They're doing everything they can to keep us from unifying, and it's for a reason. It's for a reason. There it is. There it is. Republicans and Democrats, two wings on the same bird. That's exactly right. I couldn't have said it better myself. That is exactly correct. But now, whether it's Republican or Democrat, your Democratic vote don't even matter no more. And I'm not a Democrat or Republican. You know what I'm saying? I'm an independent. I'm a realist. I'm conscious. I don't give a damn about either. They are a two-headed snake. I give a damn about right over wrong, consciousness, and content of character. No matter who's in the wrong, black or white, you are wrong. That's just how I base it. That's just how I base things. We're not just all people. If we were all people, we'd be all equal. You know what I'm saying? If we were all just people, we'd be all just equal. And we're not. There wouldn't be race baiting laws. There wouldn't be sundown towns. There wouldn't be white people getting off, you know what I'm saying, when actually they should have got convicted. Watch this. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean when I say we're not equal. We're not all just people. Because we were all just people.
Parents of children who play Roblox. If your child was sexually exploited, abused.
Listen now, watch
She got
this.
the gun on me. Get the car. Call him. I'm telling you. Get the license plate. Get the license plate. Get the license plate now. Because you were never about to hit me with.
This is Taylor House Publishing. Charges dropped against woman who held black mother and daughter at gunpoint. And she's got it aimed at them right now. And the white woman tried to back into the black woman. The white woman bumped into the black woman's daughter and didn't say excuse me and didn't want to say excuse me. And this ended up with her putting a gun on the black people. And all you had to do was treat people like we're all people and say excuse me, or I'm sorry, or, my bad. But you can't do that. You know why? Because you look at black people as not being worthy of that respect. And you look at yourself as being a hierarchy of humanity. And you're not. You're not. Now watch this.
You hit me with the car? Oh, both of y'all put a gun down on me, okay? Call Richard back up to the police. Call Richard back up here now. You jump behind me. No, I ain't jumping on your car. You don't like me. Do you see that? Do you see that? They both put that gun on me. He was trying to hit me with the car when I was going back. You see that? And then when I hit his car, he wanted to jump on the car and put a gun on me.
This sister was walking in the back of their van trying to go to her vehicle. They had already exchanged words in the store about the white woman bumping her daughter and not saying excuse me, right? So they exchanged words out to the car. The husband is trying to get the white woman in the car. The black woman gets her daughter in the car, and the black woman is trying to get to the car now. But in order to get to the car, she has to walk behind the white woman's van. I guess they were parked right beside each other. The husband puts it in reverse, tries to hit the black lady. She hits on the back window like, hey, I'm back here. What does the white woman do? Get out with a GUN. So twice, you use white privilege and entitlement, and all you had to do was treat a human being as if they were a human being who was just as equal as you. And none of this has to happen. Watch this.
Crazy. Trump making it real comfortable. Call the police. No, don't go anywhere. Call the police. 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 You about to hit me with the car.
And there they are on screen. Eric and Jillian Wastenberg out there in Orion Township, Michigan, who pulled the gun on a black lady and a teenage daughter after a dispute in a Chipotle parking lot. Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. All praises due to the Most High. Although this incident happened in 2020, the couple were later exonerated of all charges related to the incident in 2023. Now, here's a news article.
Exonerated. Exonerated. Exonerate, not charged. You know why? Because the people who run the system look just like they white ass. Huh? The people who run the system look just like they white ass.
For when it first happened, they're going to give.
But people are people, though. We're all equal, though. We're all humans, though. Yeah, right.
Some details about how, once again, the white people are always going to play the victim and fear for their lives when encountering black people, even though she's the one with the gun. Just watch.
Next to that armed confrontation in a Michigan parking lot, it allegedly began with a physical bump at a restaurant entrance, then escalated into an angry exchange with accusations of racism, and finally a weapon appeared. ABC's Alex Perez with the incident and that video.
What
She got
happens
the gun on me.
Tonight, after this.
So what happens if instead of that being that white woman pulling that strap, it was the black woman pulling the strap on a white woman? Let's say the black woman bumped into her and didn't say excuse me, and they got into a shouting match in the parking lot. Let's say the black woman tried to back into the white woman, and the white woman hit the back window like, hey, I'm back here. Don't hit me. And let's say the black woman hops out with the strap. What happens, black people? Black people, what happens to the black woman? Hell, even the white people can answer this question. What happens? We all know what happens. She gets locked up. She gets locked up. And she's not going to be able to afford representation. And the system is going to railroad her. Right? But when a white woman does it, and a white woman is guilty, she's exonerated. When there's video proof, when there's police reports, except the police who wrote the reports look like her. And all you got to do is cry some white person tears. That's all you got to do. Oh my God, it's just so terrible. I was in fear for my life. I thought I was going to die. And you know what? The whole world feels sorry for you. Huh? Y'all didn't see? What's the brother name? Sean Cartwright, something in the Julio case? That boy broke down crying, didn't he? Broke down crying, didn't he? Did it work? Did he get exonerated?
Disturbing video showing a white woman pointing a gun at a black mom and her teenage daughter. Authorities in Michigan charging that woman and her husband with felony assault.
Two very different stories from two different groups. Both sides claiming they felt extremely threatened.
Those charges.
How can both parties say they felt extremely threatened? And this lady pulled out a glizzy and cocked it, loaded it, went around in the chamber and pointed it at somebody else. Who's threatened? The person pointing the firearm or the person with the loaded firearm pointed at them and their child? Who's threatened? This is what I'm saying about this system, y'all. So I don't want to hear that all people are people and we're all human beings. No, we're not. No, we're not. Because some white people are savages. And some black people are too. But the white people that run this country, and most white people that operate from entitlement and privilege and supremacy, they're trash. They're trash. That 13th Amendment, you're right, Marty Allah, that 13th Amendment.
After this video went viral, Tequila Hill posting it on Facebook Wednesday. Authorities say the conflict started after the parties allegedly bumped into each other at a Chipotle restaurant.
If she did something wrong, she needs to apologize. If she did something wrong,
This ignorant woman bumped into a 15-year-old.
Correct?
And you're on camera.
Okay.
You're feeling threatened.
The woman, Jillian Westenberg, claiming she was blocked from entering her car before her husband ushers her into the vehicle. Westenberg then rolls down her window.
This is not that type of world. White people are racist.
Hill then appears to move to the back of the vehicle, and that's when things escalate. As it reverses, authorities say.
So I guess she moved to the back of the vehicle to try to get the tag number. You know what I mean? To try to get the tag. Ain't nobody break no law, idiot. You always see only a racist could come in here and assume that somebody is breaking the law. Huh? Ain't nobody broke no damn law. The white woman broke the law, Neanderthal. Huh? Now tell your white counterpart asshole to quit breaking the law. Tell Becky to quit breaking the law. Goddamn snow roach. Y'all get Rick P up out of here. I can't deal with snow roaches. I can't deal with a snow roach.
Hill believed they were trying to hit her, so she pounded on the rear window. Westenberg storms out of the car with her finger on the trigger. And Tom, if convicted of felony assault, that husband and wife could face up to 4 years behind bars. Tom? Alex, thank you.
All right, there you have some of the details before I play this next video of the white woman crying on TV, talking about how she felt so threatened and she just wanted to.
That boy came in here and heard a black voice and a white voice and automatically gonna tell the black people to stop breaking the law. See what I'm talking about? And they are 69% of the crime in this country. White people are 69% of the crime in this country. And that white boy gonna come in here and tell black people to stop breaking the law. That's right. White people are 69% of all crimes in this country, but a white boy is going to come in here and tell black people to start breaking the law. We're not 69% of the criminal cases in this country. And I don't want to hear per capita. I am not statistically wrong. I am statistically right. I am statistically right. You're wrong. I suggest you look. I suggest you look. You're wrong. But don't worry. I'll give it to you because I know you're not going to do the research. I'll give it to you because I know you're not going to do the research. You want to uphold white perfection. White does nothing wrong. White never colonized. White never lied. White don't grape nobody. White don't do stuff to children. White don't do stuff to their pet chihuahuas. White ain't never wrote no racist policy. White ain't never had slaves. Whites ain't never did nothing wrong. Right? Whites ain't never did nothing wrong. You're about to get the truth today.
This is the AC device my team spent 3 years building because every air conditioner on the market kept letting people down. Every cooling solution has the same fundamental flaw.
In poor white areas, this happening. So 2 days ago, the U.S. Supreme Court overturned a section within the 1965 Voting Rights Act. They gutted Section 2, which essentially, by 2028, will lower the value of Black and Latino votes. This isn't a game. Black America specifically, we gotten too comfortable. You know, they told us to forget about racism. It's gone. It's not coming back. But as we have been saying for the past few years, racism is alive and well. And it seems to be getting back to what it used to be. Now, when I first got the news on it, it automatically brought me back to a Charlie Kirk clip where when he was speaking to a young child, he said that the Civil Rights Act was a mistake.
You know what? Gen X, whatever your name is, you're going to come in here and tell me I'm wrong, and I'm giving you true statistics. But I bet you didn't tell Charlie Kirk, Nick Fuentes, Tim Pool, Steven Crowder, Stephen, you ain't tell none of them they were wrong. You agree with everything they said. You ain't telling Trump he wrong. You agree with everything he's doing. Right down to those 13-year-olds that he's grabbing by the pussy, right? Huh? You agree with that, right? There you go. Copper-colored melanated beings. That's what Columbus said he saw here. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said he saw here.
Hey,
I have a question.
Okay, what's your question?
Why did you say that the civil rights bill should be overturned?
I didn't say that. I said it was a mistake.
Why? That's crazy.
Now you gotta figure it out.
I wouldn't be here. That's trouble.
So it's crazy how people base right and wrong just on the color of somebody's skin. That's crazy. I'm black, but if somebody black do something wrong, mother sucker, you wrong. Give a damn because you black and your skin look like mine. That don't mean that you have the same characteristical traits that I have to make the right decisions to do right. You were wrong. But white people look at other white people and see the other person involved as being wrong automatically just because they're going to back the white. So white people do no wrong just because white people say so. That's why we don't give a fuck what y'all say. That's why we don't believe nothing y'all say.
MAGA came here to say that life was better before the Civil Rights Act.
So Gen X, it's okay for your dumb ass to come in here and assume, right? You assume my stats were wrong, right? You assume that I was so aggressive, I was taking us back to the 1960s, right? So your assumption was okay, but my assumption of you being a pedo lover is wrong, is incorrect, huh? So your opinion matters, but mine don't. You go to hell. You go to hell.
Got it.
with me remembering that clip, I decided, man, I want to do a Charlie Kirk retrospective. We're going to be talking about the height of his political era, the ending, and then afterward.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't pale is due to lack of melanin or radiation ultraviolet? They can't fight off the ultraviolet radiation. They can't. Mahdi Allah says white people lack melanin and often lack compassion, and they have calcified pineal glands. Yes, 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 yes. I'm a very tough guy. I'm nowhere near a bitch like you, and I'll say this to your face. Yep, I'm a real tough guy. I come from that. Yep, yep. When you've been black as long as I've been black and survived the shit I survived dealing with y'all, yes, I'm a real damn tough guy. Want to find out? I'm not just saying that on camera. I'm in Sarasota, Florida, 34243. Huh? Please come ready so you ain't got to get ready. Yep, I'm a real tough guy. Yep. Yep. Been there, done that, homie. Been there, done that. You snow roaches don't put fear in my heart, man. Y'all don't put fear in my heart, man. I channel the same energy as a Malcolm X, a Nat Turner, and a damn Rodney Hinton Jr. If you do it to me, I'm definitely going to do it to you. And I have no remorse, no compassion. I don't give a damn. Nothing would make me happier than to see y'all bastards suffer. Nothing would make me happier. So you're right. You're right. You're right. I ain't tough. I'm tired. I ain't tough. I'm tired. I'm tired of y'all bullshit. My grandmother was murdered by one of you racist bastards. You really think I give a You know what y'all just did to our historic cemeteries down here? You know what MAGA just did? That reminds me. Let me show y'all something, family. Let me show y'all something, family. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. I'm glad this conversation came up. Let me show y'all something, family. Let me show you something. And watch who you see on the news in the background, being about their ancestors. Watch who you see.
Gutters. I have
quotes from local companies. First up here at 11, a historic cemetery is at the center of a disturbing vandalism investigation. Residents discovered dozens of desecrated graves and graffiti at the Old Memphis Cemetery in Palmetto, and it has the attention of the NAACP tonight. Fox 13's Blake Devine spoke to those who have family members buried there, and he spoke to Manatee County officials to see what's being done about it.
I'm outraged. I am furious. I am very, very disturbed.
Cracked concrete and spray paint stain these gravestones at the Old Memphis Cemetery in Palmetto. Red graffiti spelling out Trump on 2 tombstones and DeSantis on this desecrated grave. Tracy Washington has several family members buried here.
It hurts really bad.
You white people did that. You white people did that. My grandmother, my great-grandmother is buried out there. My great-grandfather is buried out there. My cousin Danny is buried out there. My uncle Buddy is buried out there. I have cousins buried out there. That cemetery has been there since 1906. And you go disturb our ancestors. They took caskets. They took remains. And I'm supposed to give a fuck how a white person feel? Watch who you see walk by in the background at the 55-second mark. Because I'm out there being about my business. I'm out there being about my business. I'm recording them and getting the story as well. Watch this.
To see this. I have my brother here. I have my grandfather here. I have my grandmother here.
Residents rushing to the 122-year-old
Who is that? Who is that walking back there? Who was that? Who was that? Downright, it was me. Downright, it was me. Oh, I'm speaking English, you bastard. I'm speaking English. I don't speak European. I don't speak prejudice. I don't speak primate. I don't speak Caucasus Mountains. I don't speak Caucasoid. Hell you mean? Hell you mean? Takedown, I appreciate that. No matter what anyone, you're consistent and don't change up. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's what y'all are doing. Can we put takedown in the chat? Let's put takedown, man. Thank you. There you go. Y'all lift that brother up. Y'all lift him up for giving. Let's put takedown, man, in the chat, y'all. Let's give him some respect. Let's put some respect on his name, y'all. Let's put some respect on his name. Now, you tell me why these same races are going out here disturbing the peace. Disturbing the peace. Look at this racist. Still can't understand your low credit score voice, and you probably got a low pedo voice. You probably got a low pedo voice. They're going out here doing this to our ancestors' graves. Did we do this when Obama was in office? No. No. But we supposed to give a damn how y'all feel? Y'all operate from such a low IQ. If you had a high IQ, you know to leave children alone. If you had a high IQ, you wouldn't be taking shit from people. If you had a high IQ, you wouldn't need guns for protection. If you had a high IQ, you would have stayed in Europe where you could have lived 36 months longer in your existence than over here messing with these hard-ass extreme temperatures. You know what I'm saying? If you had a high IQ, you would tell the truth. If you had a high IQ, you would pass some reparations and make shit right so America can heal. But you operate from a low IQ. That's why y'all bother those children. That's why y'all break them puppies. That's why y'all make racist laws. That's why you always got to come in here and pick on somebody else. I can spell IQ. Watch this. I spell it Bobdole. Bob Dole. That's how I spell low IQ. That's how I spell low IQ.
I think it's something that we can study because people like Charlie Kirk, they aren't new. They've existed before. They're going to exist again.
J-Dub, chat. Can we get some sun and garlic in here for some vampires? We got to vanquish some vampires, y'all. I feel like it's the Sinners movies going on. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's the Sinners movies going on. We got Bob Dole. We got Gen X. We got Margaret. Let's get the sun and garlic. We're going to get some vampires out of here, y'all. At the count of 3, chat. At the count of 3, there you go. Get them vampires on out of here. Get them vampires out of here. They always talk about freedom of speech. They ain't got that over here in our black house. Take their ass on out. Don't forget Margaret, dumbass. She probably still wearing a mullet with a mustache. Don't forget Margaret. Don't forget Margaret. There you go. Get all the vampires. Huh, you damn sinners. Get all the vampires. Huh? Get them the hell up out of here. Huh? Don't forget. Hold on, let's see. Don't forget dark skin Ronin. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget dark skin Ronin. Get that vampire out of here too. He's right up under Mighty Allah's text. Dark skin Ronin. There you go. Get that vampire out of here too. I'd like to see the vampires go poof when the sun and garlic come in the building. I like to see a vampire go poof when the sun and the garlic comes in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Huh? I appreciate that. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. David says, my first time on this channel. You got to sub automatically. I like your style, brother. Thank you. Yes, we cleaning the house. We cleaning the house. You got to let the sunlight in. You know what I'm saying? And you know garlic is good for your immune system. You know what I'm saying? Garlic is good for your immune system. Garlic is good for the immune system. You know what I mean? That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Listen, you ain't hurting me, you flea dick fucker. You ain't hurting me. You don't even hurt your old lady when you procreate with her. She don't even know you there. Huh? Yellow teeth, that tells us a lot. Huh? You got them yellow meth teeth, don't you? You got them yellow meth teeth, don't you? Don't you? You got them yellow ass meth teeth. Teeth look like you've been using them for a goddamn can opener. Sharp shits. Like you've been biting on grenades and swallowing TNT. Yeah. Y'all, let's get the sun and the garlic back in the chat. We forgot about a vampire, y'all. Huh? We forgot about a vampire. And you could tell he's a homosexual vampire. You could tell he's a homosexual vampire. You know what I'm saying? His daddy just got done with it. Boy, go clean your bunghole. Then your daddy just releasing you, boy. Then your daddy just releasing you. Oh, I was wondering who wanted to do the honors. I was wondering who wanted to do the honors. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Y'all keep the garlic and the sun out, y'all. Keep the garlic and the sun. You know they don't like sun and garlic. Vampires do not like sun and garlic, y'all. Keep the sun and garlic out. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Keep the sun and garlic out. And they need to put some sunscreen emojis on here. I have so much fun with the sunscreen emojis. I don't care about y'all taking y'all light back, man. I barely get likes on my lives anyways. I don't give a damn. I'm not built to like. I don't care. I'm not built to like. I'm built to love or hate. Either or. There is no in between. I'm not built to like. Real talk. Yeah, the sun and the garlic, boy. The sun and the garlic. But let's get to it.
I tell y'all all the time, and I go back and listen to debates from Malcolm X, James Baldwin, Kwame Ture, so many of these black powerful people. And when I listen to them speak against, their white counterparts, these people sound like someone in 2026. So I always say, man, go back, look at what happened before. It tells you the future. For better or worse, though, Charlie Kirk is symbolic. I've told this story before, but back last year around this time, 2025, I started to get hit with a lot of anti-black content. Now, don't get it mistaken. Anti-black content has always been something on the internet. Like I say, man, I grew up during a time of like edgy YouTubers, PewDiePie, iDubbbz. And the thing that broke the camel's back was a clip I seen from Charlie Kirk. I didn't know his name at the time, but this was the guy. The video had millions of views, hundreds of thousands of likes.
Black Americans are about 13 to 14% of the population. Yes, about half of all prisoners are black. Exactly. So blacks commit more crimes than whites do. they commit more murders, they commit more arsons, they commit more kidnappings. For example, blacks are 13% of the population and they commit 58% of all the murders.
What Charlie was referring to was the 2019 FBI data stat. As you can see, this only talks about arrests, not convictions or any type of thing like that. And if you didn't know, black people are profiled at the highest rates. Even to add on more, black people are exonerated at the highest rates as well, at 55%, I believe. And even using that specific source, white people commit 69% of the crimes based off of that. Crazy, right? And then I also seen another clip where he said black people are 13% of the population but commit 55% of the murders. There is some truth to that. But with people like Charlie, they never give nuance to things. So according to the 2019 thing, there were 13,927 murder victims. 54 of those victims were black and 55% of the offenders were black. The way the dude is trying to make it seem is like black people are the only groups of people killing each other. No, most crime is interracial. And this is because crime is proximity based. Black people live near black people more, so they're going to have more problems with each other. This goes for white people living near each other. In poor white areas, this happens. Of these 13,000 murder victims, 55% of them were killed by black people. That is around what, 7,000 something, 7,600, I believe. In America, there are 40 million black people. And to go even more specifically, there are 22 million black men, 22 to 24 million black men. So in whole, out of 22 million black men, 7,000 of them are committing murders. Do y'all know what percent of black men that is? 0.035% of 22 million. That's not even near 1% of black men living in America. When not to justify it, most of this black on black crime, they like to call it, is due to gang violence that they could prevent.
People like Nick Fuentes and others will say black people should be in prison. Well, let's look at the stats. Black people commit about 6,000 murders a year. 98% of us against other black people. That's 6,000 murderers. There's 40 million black people that live in America. The overwhelming majority of black people are not murdering anybody. The chance of you getting struck by lightning is probably more than getting murdered by a black man. It's concentrated areas of poverty and violence. When I was a police officer, I noticed that white crime and poverty go together like black crime and poverty. The only difference is gang-related violence, which make black people go up another notch. Right. But when you talk about abandoning children, meaning fatherless homes, when you talk about people using violence, killing each other, stabbing each other, robbing, stealing, white people had the same rate of some of this stuff as when I grew up. White neighborhoods are still places you don't want to live. The poor, impoverished white neighborhoods.
Based on those same stats, around 3,000 white people were murdered by other white people. So why did Charlie not put more emphasis on the white on white crime? We know why. The reason I'm saying this, based off the 2019 FBI stats, right? 566 white Americans were murdered by black offenders. So 500 out of however many million of white Americans there are, I'm going to put it on the screen. You're more likely to be struck by lightning than murdered by a black person. The point I'm trying to get at is that white America, your biggest fear is not being killed by a black person. The odds are so low. But you do know what? You have higher odds of dying by drug overdosing. White America, you know, they've been going through it in that regard. Suicide. For some reason, like the deaths, you know, I'm going to put all the numbers on the screen. So Charlie spoke on all of these issues within the black community, but never spoke on the white ones. Why is pedophilia so bad in white America? Why do 29% of white men get convicted of 71% of all child you know what? Why?
Offender type is biological fathers, but by far it is being done by middle-aged Caucasian men. Many, over half of them, college graduates. Many of them are educated, good jobs. This isn't just who we're thinking about. Like they're you know, technical savvy, and I think that it is time that we call them out. Like that, we can't stand by and stand back. Like we have to stand up and say, not only are we not doing our job as men, it's actually the opposite. Instead of being defenders and protectors of our families, we're hurting.
And that's Tim Tebow saying that. Charlie Kirk couldn't tell the truth. He was a racist bigot. Tim Tebow, who is probably the best, most sacred Christian I've ever seen in my life. If anyone's going to claim to be Christian and live by it, Tebow gets my vote. This man wore crosses under his eye even while getting knocked on his ass playing football. You know what I mean? This man has always been dedicated to being a good person, being of great character, moral integrity. And this is Tim Tebow, a white guy, telling the truth about white people, and these lying-ass snow roaches in here can't even freaking tell the truth or admit to the truth. See? Told y'all, there's a difference between white folks and white people. Tim Tebow would be good white folks. Huh? That's what runs circles around white people. That's why I say I can't be racist. I love good white folks, but fuck white people.
And abusing. Every one of those red dot maps is a unique IP address that is downloaded, shared, or distributing images, almost all under the age of 12. And that's just a 6-month screenshot of it. And there are over 338,000 on there. There's blue dots on there.
Look at this. This is all the actual offenders, and all of them are white. All of them red dots y'all see? Yeah. That's them Trump supporters, y'all. That's them Europeans doing that to them children. But they ain't talking about that. They ain't talking about that. They ain't talking about that. They want to come in here and try to tell us we from Africa. Tell us why y'all won't stop touching them damn kids. Tell us why y'all so damn violent. Tell us why y'all got bad hygiene and you don't wash your ass. Tell us why you won't return them resources and the land to the people. Tell us why you don't tell the damn truth. Tell us why you hide behind white and don't tell us where you originally freaking from. Huh? Why? Why? Africa ain't got shit to do with me. You been to Europe? What the hell I got to do with Africa? What the hell do I have to do with Africa?
You can't really see them, but the blue ones are the ones that are under investigation.
So they have all these other problems, but they only want to fixate on the black community. Another thing I want to bring up, bro. Charlie Kirk had a clip where he said Black America was better before the 1960s. But when Charlie explains his reasoning for this, he completely misses the point.
Black Americans are poorer today in 2024 than they were in the 1950s. The disappearance of the black father has been the #1 driver of black poverty in this country. At least
and that's another lie. That's another lie. They always want to say black fathers aren't in the home. They may not be in the home, but that don't mean that they are not in their children's lives. And I grew up with white best friends. Y'all just heard me tell my nephew earlier I needed him to come over here. He's not black. His dad has been my best friend, my brother, since third grade. Third grade. And I watched his mom and dad go through a divorce too. That's right, in middle school. Yep. White people divorce and separate too. Y'all do the same damn thing. Same damn thing. Don't come in here with the EBT food stamps. We know y'all are 37.4% of that. 37.4%. The highest percentage of any ethnic group on food stamps in this country is white people at 37.4%. Black people come in second at 26%. Let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. But white people can't tell the truth. That's why we don't believe nothing they say. That's why we always call y'all evil. Man, be different. Be different.
agree that black dads not being around is a bad thing.
Now, you see, this is what people like Charlie Kirk love to do because they'll mix in some truth, but also not tell the full truth. Charlie doesn't go on to explain why a decrease happened of black fathers within the home. I always say you must go back. He went back, but he missed a huge point. In the 1970s, drugs messed up the black community. Heroin kicked it off, and then crack pretty much finished the job. As a result of this, things such as the war on drugs and mass incarceration happened. And instead of treating these people as addicts and people that needed help, they just threw them in jail. And this is why the 1960s was a turning point.
And I told y'all, when it comes to the white people and it's about them drugs, what they do, they get 1-800 hotlines, opioid hotlines, they get rehab, they get slaps on the hand, they get drug court, they get probation, they get exonerated. But when it's black, throw them behind bars. It ain't the same treatment. Perhaps that man wouldn't have did that if he wasn't under the influence of those damn drugs. So how are you treating the problem by locking him up? Treat his drug habit so he becomes a better fucking person. Do it just like you do them white boys. Do us how you do them white boys. A black person can't be racist, stupid. A black person can't be racist. We can be prejudiced. We can hate someone for a reason, a purpose, but we can't be prejudiced. We can't be racist, I mean. A racist person, a black person have never passed no racist law. A black person has never had a sundown town. A black person has never lynched anyone, drug anyone behind a car. We're not interested in buck breaking anyone. We're not interested in castrating anyone. We're not interested in feeding people's babies to alligators. We're not interested in eating people. We're not interested in passing on diseases, starting wars, taking people's land, taking people's resources, taking people's money. We ain't interested in none of that. A black man has never done that, asshole. We can't be racist. That is reserved for Shay Whitey only. Dumbass. Dumbass. You gonna sit here and say I'm racist, but you just watched a bunch of racist white people change the congressional voting map in a goddamn city that is 1/3 black. But you gonna call a black man racist? And y'all just sat here and shitted on the black person's vote? Man, shut your ignorant ass up, you snow roach.
For Black America. During this time, we started seeing a lot of Black revolutionaries, okay? Malcolm X, MLK, the Black Panthers, Fred Hampton. So many of these.
Can we get some sun and some garlic in here, please? Look, y'all, when they can't beat facts and truth, they didn't want to start hurling insults. The only thing in here stink is you snow roaches. You forgot what the Moors taught you. They told you to use soap, a washcloth, and a towel. You Neanderthal. You Neanderthal. They taught you to bathe your ass. You the only one in here stinking, got bad hygiene. The only thing a white person wash on their body is their motherfucking hair. You stink ass. You flea lice infested ass snow roach. Get the fuck up out of here. Enjoy your trip to the Caucasus Mountains. Bradley, enjoy your trip to the Caucasus Mountains.
Black leaders that started to step up and try to take a charge. So because of this, the FBI director, J. Edgar Hoover, came out with COINTELPRO. So I'm going to put all the links in the description. But as you can see, COINTELPRO on the FBI vault. Black extremists. We have 23 parts of COINTELPRO. Now here is a specific part of this document. As you can read, it says, prevent the coalition of militant Black nationalist group. In unity.
Why is it the only thing you white people catch is when a black person insult a white person? Why do y'all miss when white people say and do the things they do to cause the reaction? Why do y'all miss that? Why do y'all miss that? The only time y'all come in, Nina Marie, you sound like the daughter of a racist. You sound like you may be the daughter of one of the Confederates. You know what I'm saying? Why? Why do y'all miss that? Why do y'all miss what y'all do to cause a reaction from other people? Why is that? All y'all got Stevie Wonder vision, right? You don't see what you do. You don't see it. Because a black person to tell you about your white ass, that's a problem. Karen. Blind as hell. Y'all can get Karen up out of here too. Y'all can get Nina up out of here. Where's the sun? Where's the garlic? We vanquishing vampires today. Hey, we need the sun and the garlic, please. Nina made the list. Sun and the garlic, please. Sun and the garlic. Sun and the garlic. All right, 3, 2, 1. Y'all get Nina on out of here. Vanquish that vampire. Vanquish that vampire. Let's get Nina on out of here. You know what I'm saying? Let's get Gina on out of here.
There is strength. An effective coalition of Black nationalist groups might be the first step towards a real, I can't read that, in America, the beginning of a true Black revolution. And for 2, as you can see, it says prevent the right.
Oh, we ain't waiting on that lying ass son of God. We ain't waiting on that lying ass SON. We gonna use the power of the sun, the SUN, the ancestors. We gonna get these snow roaches out of here today, y'all. We gonna put them in their place. We gonna teach these snow roaches how to act in public when they come over here. Ain't no Dylan Roof over here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that happening over here. Ain't none of that happening over here. None of that. You gonna know how to act over here. Your president's a felon. Your president's a felon. Ask your president. Ask your president that question. Ask your president, because your son is probably a felon. Matter of fact, you're probably a felon. You took off your dog collar and your leg collar, your ankle monitor, so you can go mess with them children, didn't you? Huh? So you can go mess with them children, didn't you? You ain't want nobody to know that you was sneaking around them 13-year-olds. Huh? You probably on papers right now. You probably one of the red dots we seen on that map that Tim Tebow was talking about. Huh? Now, are you a felon? Are you a pedo? Are you in the Epstein files? Huh? Do you grab 13-year-olds by the pussy? Nasty ass.
Of a messiah who could unify and electrify the militant black nationalist movement. Malcolm X might have been a messiah. He is the martyr of the movement today. Martin Luther King, Stokely Carmichael, and Elijah Muhammad all aspired to this position. But the one that they was really talking about was Fred Hampton, who they later killed in 1960.
Who committed more felonies than them mother suckers? They around here got black people convinced. You know what I'm saying? Oh, don't break the 10 Commandments. Don't break the 10 Commandments. Black people, I bet you y'all can't name now 10 Commandments that those snow roaches ain't broke to maintain colonization, control, and white supremacy. Don't worry, I'll wait. Name just one. Huh? If you ain't got nobody to hate on, feel free to hate on me. That is all I'm saying. Name one. Y'all over here trying to live by Christ. Name one that these snow roaches ain't broke. Name one. You can't. And they can't name one either. They just want your dumb black ass not to do the same thing to them that they did to you. So honor those 10 commandments. Honor those 10 commandments, black people. Stay indoctrinated. Stay subtle. Stay dormant. Turn the other cheek because white Jesus said so. And watch they gonna keep putting knees on your motherfucking neck. Keep on.
69. So man, hey, I don't be lying when I say this stuff. Here is even more proof of how they targeted us. So right here we have the national response to Richard Nixon's Black Capitalism Initiative. Richard Nixon viewed an uncontrolled Black Power movement as a major threat to the internal security of the United States during the late 1960s and early 1970s. To address this situation,
Exactly, they broke all 10. You can't name not one. You can't name not one. And they white colonizing asses can't either. That's how you know all that Jesus shit is fake. That's how you know all that shit is fake. God condoned slavery in that Bible. That same Bible, that same God said if a woman got raped by a man, by a perpetrator, and she was pregnant, she had to turn around and marry him. What woman gonna marry a man that done raped them? She damn sure don't want to bury his baby. Come on, man.
Nixon developed his Black Capitalism Initiative. The Nixon presidency offered African Americans the notion of Black capitalism as an incentive to move away from the notion of burn, baby, burn. The evidence suggests that although Nixon did not achieve his institutional goals related to Black capitalism, did indeed achieve his law.
There it is. Marty, hey, Marty Allah. Man, I rock with you, Marty Allah. You know what I'm saying? My man say they use white Jesus to attack the black psyche. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Who is God then? Who is God? Say the Most High. I'm black. I'm spiritual. I tell y'all straight up. They want y'all to start what that Bible say. Don't practice sorcery. Don't practice black magic. Don't practice. I practice all that shit. I'm spiritual. You ain't gonna stop me from doing my cultural thing. Huh? You ain't gonna stop me. I know how them Haitians defeated the Frenchmen. And it wasn't because of Jesus and the Bible. It's because they did what they were supposed to do culturally. They went before those altars. You know what I mean? They did endeavor in magic and roots and stuff. I do all that shit. Voodoo, there you go. Voodoo and hoodoo. I believe in all that shit. I do all that shit. And I dare white racists. I don't have to fight you physically. I could put it on you spiritually. I can put it on you spiritually. I don't need religion. I love my voodoo. And you know, white people are scared as hell of it. White people scared as hell of it. And I love it. Because every time I get off of here and a white racist piss me off, I do what I do. I do what I do. Huh? Damn Christianity. Fuck white Jesus and that God. Yeah, I'm about them roots. I'm about that voodoo. I'm about that voodoo. I'm going to put it on your ass. I'm going to put it on your ass. Real talk. And don't complain about my voodoo because y'all out there praising a dead man named Jesus. That's talking to a spirit. Baptism is a form of voodoo. That's a ritual. Communion is a form of a ritual. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Same thing. It's a ritual. They teaching you cannibalism. The drink of someone's blood and the eat of someone's flesh. So I don't want to hear it. You so-called Christians. I don't want to hear it. Damn right. I do my voodoo. You damn right. I love voodoo and hoodoo. I love witchcraft. You damn right. You damn right. Let me tell you again. You damn right. You damn right.
Ideological goal of subverting.
I'll put voodoo on Jesus' lying white ass and let him come fucking with me. I'll put voodoo on him too.
African American radicalism. And do you wonder why in 2026 we have no more Malcolm X's? We have no more MLKs. Instead, we got these black rich capitalists. So already they started to dismantle our black leadership because it was starting to peak. Even moving past this, in the 1970s, this is where we started to see the chemical warfare start to happen. For example, this is one source, West Philadelphia Collaborative History. An era of drug destruction from heroin to crack cocaine. Heroin loomed large in the cultural imagination of the 1960s. Throughout the decade, the opium-based narcotic was so...
One thing about me is I don't care about what people say and or think about me. This is my life to live. This is my perspective, my truth. You see what I'm saying? So I don't do anything to get any gratification or validation from other people. I'm going to live my life. It was given to me. So I don't care what people think. I'm not afraid to tell you who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to tell you what I believe in. And I'm definitely not afraid to be different from everybody else. Who the hell gonna straighten me? Who can tell me I'm wrong? Everyone has an opinion. It's your life to live. You need to get like me. Think free and live free. Think free and live free. I can give a damn what people think about me. Huh? I can give a damn.
with impunity in predominantly African American and Latino neighborhoods of the nation's inner cities. The early 1960s saw the baby boom generation reaching adolescence, now composing 9.7% of the U.S. population. Since adolescent males between the ages of 15 and 19 were the most prone to experiment with heroin, their swelling number in American society signaled danger. We have another one right here. It says, heroin in Chocolate City, the black community's response to drug addiction.
And I say this every live stream. And I'm going to continue to say it every live stream until I drive it home. A black man with nothing can sit in front of you and tell you the truth and still come out with absolute nothing but his truths. But a lying-ass pastor can sit in front of you 3-4 times a week when he opened that church and you packing that pastor's pockets and supporting his lies, and you're acting as donors. You're giving contributions. You're giving him money. You're paying tithes and offerings and sowing seeds. But a black man can sit in front of you and there's nothing. That black man that's telling the truth, that truth seeker, the one that's empowering you, the one that's speaking up for you, you know what I'm saying? The one that's telling you to stop letting these people treat you like that and know who you are and stand up, young man, stand up, young woman, act in the power of your ancestors. Oh, he ain't gonna get shit from the black community. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gonna go to church and give it to them lying ass pastors. Huh? Y'all gonna go to church and give it to them lying ass pastors. Huh? Somebody who don't look like us gave me the only money on the screen, $4.99. Salute the takedown, man. Salute. My own people don't stand up for the damn cause. But that ain't gonna stop me from telling the truth. Because regardless, my people need to hear and receive the truth. Regardless. But we don't even support our own. Here's proof right here. Look at my screen. Ain't no money up there. Here's proof right here. We ain't gonna support a damn thing. And let them church doors open up. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Pastor, I got 20. Oh, baby, we ain't taking 20. It's got to be 50 or better. We trying to do things right. Oh, Pastor, I got 50. Yeah. That's what y'all do. That's what y'all do. And that's black people, man. That's the black way. You know what I'm saying? That's the black way. That's the black way. Thank you, Al Green. Al Green, thank you for your $2 super chat. Al Green said, let's support the brother. Thank you, Al Green. I appreciate that, brother. But that ain't what our people do. We don't support nothing, man. We support all the violence in the world. We support materialistic shit. We support religion. You know what I'm saying? But we don't support facts and empowerment. We don't do that. Dr. Spencer, thank you for the $20 super chat. Thank you. Thank you, Doc Spencer. Can we put Doc Spencer and can we put Al Green in the chat, please? Can we put Doc Spencer and Al Green in the chat, please? Respect to both of you, brothers. Respect to both of you, brothers. Because I guarantee a lying-ass pastor will get it. A lying-ass politician will get it. But somebody telling y'all the truth, nah. Because we don't support the truth. Unity, respect, and love. Once we find that basis, we can overcome anything. Any and everything. You got YNs coming in here trying to be hardcore. Why are you trying to be hardcore? You got old people taking up for religion. Why you got to take up for religion? Take up for your people. Support your people. Jesus ain't did shit for you. Your people doing it. Your people doing it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you to the whole family. And you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. You're a moderator. Where's my man? Where's my man? We had two people that gave. Who was those two people? Doc Spencer was one. To the other person who just who sent the $2 super chat, can you say something? Can you say something in the chat? It was Al Green, wasn't it? It was Al Green. Where's Al? Where's Al? Where's Al? Al Green, I need you to say something in the chat, please. I got you. Don't even worry about it. Bam. That's how that works. Both of you, welcome to the moderator tribe. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. Welcome to the moderator tribe. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Thank you. Anyone who comes in and supports me and contributes to this platform, you're definitely worthy of being a moderator. Thank you. Thank you. And welcome to the tribe. See, a little support goes a long way. Thank you. That's to let you know I appreciate what you guys are doing and what you did. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Nation's capital, 1967 to 1973. They did know about these things that were done to.
Let's get back on this story real quick because I want y'all to see how these charges were dismissed. Okay? I want y'all to see how these charges were dismissed. So I'm going to rewind this story a little bit. This is Richard Taylor from Taylor House Publishing. Y'all watch this. Listen.
Next to that armed confrontation in a Michigan parking lot, it allegedly began with a physical bump at a restaurant entrance, then escalated into an angry exchange with accusations of racism, and finally a weapon appeared. ABC's Alex Perez with the incident and that video.
Try, baby.
She got the gun on me.
Tonight, after this disturbing video showing a white woman pointing a gun at a black mom and her teenage daughter, authorities in Michigan charging that woman and her husband with felony assault.
Two very different stories from two different groups. Both sides claiming they felt extremely threatened.
Those charges come after this video went viral. Tequila Hill posting it on Facebook Wednesday. Authorities say the conflict started after the parties allegedly bumped into each other at a Chipotle restaurant.
If she did something wrong, she needs to apologize. If she did
This
something
ignorant
wrong,
woman bumped into a 15-year-old.
correct?
And you're on camera.
Okay.
You're feeling threatened.
The woman.
So, how does riot start? I'm interested in that statement. How does riot start? How does riot start? You made the statement. Can you elaborate? How do riots start? I'll wait for your answer. I want to hear how riots start. Yeah, it's a darn shame. Yeah, and she was guilty. They both were guilty and got off because they're white. Now, if all humans were human and all people are people and all people are created equal, then what the hell is this? Yeah, whoever that is, the ass fool, ass fool, whoever it is, said this is how riots start. Right up above Doc Spencer's statement about I saw that video. Look at what the ass guy said. Tate Rodney King, one person's perception is different to another's. What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? What happened to Rodney King was because he was black. What happened to Rodney King is because the white folks were racist. It's still the same damn concept. What are you talking about? Let's give him a chance, y'all. Let's give him a chance. Like he might be able to clarify, he or she. I clarified your statement. You didn't. Where's the relevance? You said that's how riots. Where's the relevance? Oh, you're saying because of what the white people are doing on video that can start a riot? I want to make sure I understand you. Oh, takedown man. Thank you. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Y'all put takedown man back in the chat again, y'all. Put his name in the chat. He says, remember, it's documented that the CIA gave the black community syphilis to see how their bodies would react as well as forced sterilization. Yes. Tell the truth. See, we have people that are capable of telling the truth. He's telling the truth. Takedown, man. You ain't no damn moderator. Takedown, man. Say something. Put something in the chat. Put something in the chat, takedown, man. Put something in the chat. I just need to see your name pop up. I just need to see your name pop up, takedown, man. You're going to be part of the tribe today. I need to see your name pop up, takedown, man. I'm trying to find you. I'm trying to find you. I'm trying to find you. Okay, I think this is you. Yep. Welcome to the family and welcome to the tribe. Real talk. Most definitely. I have a lot of this on my channel. Hey, you're a moderator here. Thank you. Thank you. I got you. I thank you. I got you.
Lillian Westenberg claiming she was blocked from entering her car before her husband ushers her into the vehicle. Westenberg then rolls down her window.
This is not that type of road. White people are racist.
Hill then appears to move to the back of the vehicle, and that's when things escalate. As it reverses, authorities say Hill believed they were trying to hit her, so she pounded on the rear window. Westenberg storms out of the car with her finger on the trigger. And Tom, if convicted of felony assault, that husband and wife could face up to 4 years behind bars. Tom? Alex, thank you.
All right, there you have some of the details before I play this next video of the white woman crying on TV, talking about how she felt so threatened and she just wanted to live, and she feared for her life. But this all started when the white lady allegedly walked out of the store and bumped a young teenager. Now, of course, the mother wanted her to apologize, and the white lady, I guess she didn't want to apologize, and that escalated.
Is that her name? Sarah Bartman? Was that her name in this video? Madi Allah, was that her name? Who's Sarah Bartman? I just seen you put Sarah Bartman. I mean, do we need to vanquish a vampire out of here? She was put on display. It took 2 trails to convict those officers of the Rodney King cases. She was a woman put in the human zoos. Oh, gotcha, 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 gotcha. Understood. Gotcha.
Now they're saying that the black lady blocked.
Anti-Lockman, now is not the best time for you. If I were you, I get sophisticated and civilized real quick. We stand on business over here, homie. See, I tried to tell you. I tried to tell him. A salute to your King Fire. I tried to tell him. I tried.
The woman from her car. We don't see that in the video. What we do see is the husband opening the door for his wife and the lady getting.
Did I not try? I ain't pop off on him, no nothing. I tried. You know what I'm saying? The tribe got to him. I'm going to back my tribe. If the tribe gets you up out of here, the tribe just gets you up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to back my tribe. Real talk. Real talk. Bro, you was about to buzz out the garlic gonna be that quick. Oh, the finger was done wrong. He was one of the most.
In the car.
We made it, Marty Allah. We understand each other. We made it. We brothers, man. We made it. We made it. We made it. All right? We made it. That's the importance of having an open dialogue and understanding other people's opinions, references, and facts as well. Other people's truths. See, it led us to common ground. You know what I'm saying? Look where you at, Marty. Look where you at now. We brothers from another mother, and you can't change that. Now you locked in, my man. You locked in.
Then she rolls down the window and starts engaging. And so right there, that is not the behavior of someone fearing for their life. If you're fearing for your life, you're going to tell your husband to hurry up and move and get out. No, she starts engaging and going back and forth with the woman. Now, the woman goes to try to walk around the car. She didn't try to block the car in, and then they start backing up. And then, as I've done numerous times, when people are backing up, whether they're paying attention or not, I always hit the car doom to let them know, hey, somebody's back here. And so when the lady hit the car, this woman got out of the car, gun in tow.
Bob Dole, you bought your degenerate ass back to troll some more. We gonna look, y'all. Don't kick Bob Dole out. Don't kick him out. Now we open up the roast session. Now we open up the roast. Y'all roast that pork. Roast that pork. Bob Dole is free game for anybody who wants to roast him. You know what I'm saying? Get him. If you want to roast him, make his day. Roast that pork sandwich. Get him. He want to come back? Get him, tribe. Give him what he came back for. I'm not even going to stop y'all. Give Bob Dole what he came back for.
Talking about back up. Don't you walk behind my car. So that is why she pulled the gun. It was not because she felt threatened. It's because the black person walked behind her car. Don't you walk behind your car. Back up. And eventually she puts the gun down and goes back into her car. And evidently the police were called. The video, definitely went viral. And then, of course,
Takedown, it did deal with the abolishment of slavery. The 13th Amendment does deal with the abolishment of slavery. You know what I'm saying? But you're right, but it was also used to make sure that if slavery or involuntary servitude ever took place in this country again, that a person would have to be a felon, that you would have to be in the system. You would have to be like convicted of a crime. And then they can use you as a slave or as an indentured servant. You're right. You know what I'm saying? But you're wrong in the aspect of it not freeing people. It did deal with the abolishment of slavery. King Fires, like y'all know, he got a long arm and a short arm. That boy got an uppercase neck and a lowercase head. Uppercase neck and a lowercase head. You know that boy retarded. He walked around wearing a chin strap all day.
Here's on Good Morning America, but the damsel in distress, frightened, weak lily white woman who feared for her life in the presence of the aggressive black lady and her angry teenage daughter. Just listen.
Welcome back to GMA. The woman at the center of this video, shared more than 12 million times, is speaking out about why.
Hey, Takedown, you are on it. Takedown, you on it. Takedown, say, and how many people are falsely accused? If you don't have the money to fight the case, which many people don't, you're guilty just because you're poor. There it is. That's how you get railroaded in the system. That's why it's easier to take advantage of black people in the system who can't afford legal representation rather than most white people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that Takedown, man, is speaking facts today, man. You know what I'm saying? Takedown is speaking facts.
She pulled out a gun during a confrontation in a Chipotle parking lot. ABC's Alex Prochet joins us with what she's saying this morning. Good morning to you, Alex.
I tried everything to help with my gut health. As soon as I started eating Factor's Mediterranean meals, I was shocked.
Good morning, Eva. This is another one of those cases we're talking about because of cell phone video. The black family held at gunpoint says it was racial. The white woman who pulled her gun says she feared for her life.
She got the gun on her.
Away. You got out of your vehicle, pulled a firearm, cocked it, and approached them, but you're in fear for your life. You were already in your vehicle. You could have just left. You could not have been in fear if you got out and approached the person. How does that look like in fear for her life? How does that look like she is in fear for her life? When you are in fear, you flee or you call 911. When you are in fear of your life, you flee or you call 911. This should only happen if someone was trying to break in your car or someone's trying to break in your home. Right. She's the only one with the weapon, but she's in fear for her life. And she's going to cry the white woman tears and get off. Meanwhile, you have a 15-year-old teenager who is now traumatized the rest of her life because a white woman done pulled a strap on her and her mama. Now, ask me how that white woman took my grandmother out personally. The same damn way. So when I tell y'all that my grandmother, Miss Doris Wright, Grandma Doris Wright, my father's mom, was taken away from me over the same shit, y'all think I care how this white woman feels? Did she care how I would feel when they did the same thing and took my grandma out of here? Same way. Shot my grandmother in the stomach at 48 years old in fear for her life. You're the one with the weapon. You're the one causing all the chaos. And then gonna tell me and my family, how you only serve 3 years out of an 18-year sentence? Then gonna tell me and my family, we better leave her alone. We better not bother her. Man, come on, man. Boy, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand, man.
Warning, two sides to a video gone viral. 32-year-old Jillian Woostenberg, seen here pulling a gun on a black family during an argument in a parking lot, says she did it because she feared for her life.
So you felt like you had no choice at that point, but to pull the gun?
Yeah.
That was what was in your mind?
White woman tears. She had no choice at that point but to pull a gun. You only pulled the gun because you knew you couldn't whoop that black woman's ass. That was your fear. That was your fear. Oh my Lord, this is an angry black woman. She's gonna whoop my ass. So you pulled your gun. You could have just as easily shut the hell up, rolled up your window, and went on about your business. Or maybe you could have done the human thing and apologized to this black woman for bumping into her child. But since you remain unapologetic, what was the black mother supposed to do? Speak up for her child. Because if her child would have bumped this white woman, she would have turned around and told her child, you know you bumped into that woman, say excuse me. Say excuse me. So why is it okay for the black people to practice this etiquette and to say excuse me and to have respect, but when white people afflict someone and we hold you to the same moral compass, now you're going to go against that moral compass and it winds up with you putting a firearm on somebody that you just should have simply apologized to. Come on, man. You can't make this type of make sense. Don't tell me we all equal in this country. Don't tell me we're all the same. We're not. We're not. We're not.
Just, I need to live.
The incident happened in Orion Township in Michigan. Woostenberg says she was leaving the restaurant with bags of food. On the way out, she passed by Tequila Hill and her 15-year-old daughter. Hill's daughter says Jillian bumped her.
She came out and started yelling at me. And I just held my left hand up and said,
she yelled at you because you bumped into her 15-year-old child and didn't have the common courtesy as a human being to say, excuse me, I'm sorry, forgive me. That was an accident. You just pull your left hand out like, oh, I don't want to hear that shit, Negro. What you gonna get the... You gonna get the smoke. You're going to get the smoke that way. Takedown said, just because of you're scared of another race does not give you the right to pull a firearm or any weapon. Exactly. Exactly.
Walk away. Just walk away.
Jillian Woostenberg. The name is USA. United is in the first name. It ain't united about it. Exactly. Ain't nothing united about it.
And it escalated from there.
Woostenberg says the Hill family threatened her and her husband, called her a racist and ignorant, but she was able to get in their minivan. She says as they tried to leave, Hill hit the back window. The video then shows Woostenberg getting out of the van, loading around into the chamber of her registered...
Now watch this. You can see the lady walking in the back of their vehicle while you try to back out. I know, YouTube has this thing for demonetizing me when I do this, but I'm going to do this. You know what I'm saying? Watch. Pay attention. Pay attention to the sister walking behind their car. Did I back it up enough? I hope I did.
And her husband, called her a racist and ignorant, but she was able to get in their minivan. She says as they tried to leave, Hill hit the back window. The video then shows Woostenberg getting out of the van, loading a round into the chamber of her registered handgun and pointing it at the Hill family. Woostenberg eventually gets back into the minivan.
All right, Doc Spencer, I appreciate you, tribe. I appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Takedown says also, whenever I was in the Army, I didn't care what color you were as long as you had my 6 and I had your... Exactly. 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 Some people should, white people shouldn't have a gun. You're right. Looks like police tactics. It did. She took weapons handling courses. You can tell. Weapons training courses. You can tell. And look how she's walking. Like the Neanderthal she is, y'all. Look. Like the cave beast she is. Look, she don't care. She don't care. Hey, did he get booked for attempted murder this morning? Did Chud the Builder get booked? Last I heard, they said no charges were pressed. Both people were in the hospital. He was being treated and the black guy was being treated. Lady Lorraine Art, how you doing? Oh, man, I got to look that up. Chud got arrested. Good. He tried to act He tried to act like he was using freedom of speech, but really he was just trying to incite things and get people in trouble. You know what I mean? Yeah. I got to check that out.
And she and her husband drive away. But when prosecutors saw this video, they charged both Jillian and her husband Eric with felonious assault.
Put it
Tequila Hill's attorney says prosecutors should have.
Oh no, she got off. She got exonerated. She got off. Had this black woman say, okay, you want to bump my daughter and not say nothing, it would have been a problem for this black woman. It would have been a problem. Let them white po-pos show up and that black woman holding a gun on that white woman who ran into her child. Oh, now she got all kind of holes in her ass. And I ain't talking about just her asshole. You know what I'm saying? We already know how this goes. What you mean a right to bear arms doesn't include blacks? Thanks, NRA. You know how many black people are registered in the NRA? Huh? It ain't the right to bear arms. It ain't the Second Amendment. It's the white police. It's the white people.
Done more.
It's absolutely disgusting conduct from the defendants in this case.
I'm telling you,
Hill's attorneys also believe
Get the
race
license
played a
plate.
part in this.
They had to have an honest and reasonable belief that they were going to sustain an injury. So where did that come from? The only thing it could have come from was her race.
Now, Wustenberg's attorney says he believes that Tequila Hill violated Michigan's ethnic intimidation statute. Jillian Wustenberg insists that she's not a racist. Eva?
All right, thank you.
And Julian Wistenberg can insist that she's not a racist all that she wants. But as you see from the dismissing of these charges, there's a racist system that is behind her that allows her to pull out guns on black people when there was no threat. As the lawyer said, what was the threat of her fearing for her life? Because the lady was black. She was behind your car. You did not have to pull a gun. That is very punk, weak, cowardly behavior to pull a gun on a woman after an argument when you were already in your car. And you heard the news talking, well, yeah, she pulled out her registered handgun. That makes it better. You know, they pulled out a gun. Now they charge these people, which means that they did something wrong. They said when the DA saw that video, they immediately charged them. So why, if they were charged, were the charges later dismissed? Let's see if this gives some.
Y'all saw this happen to me. I showed y'all what the police did when the little the hoe from 7-Eleven slapped my hand and slapped my phone out my hand because I'm recording her about a car wash, just asking for a refund and a corporate number. Police come, they want to try to trespass me. I'm the victim. I'm the one that got assaulted here. I'm the one that got battered. But because I'm black, and those charges also got dropped as well. And I still have it on video. It's on my YouTube channel. And they saw nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it. But if we do it to them, we're violent. Everything's wrong with it. We're hostile people. Huh? Oh, we tired, man. We tired. So that Rodney Hinton Jr. energy, that Carmelo Anthony energy, that Nat Turner energy, that Frederick Douglass energy, man, it is floating around here. Our ancestors are among us, speaking to us and using us as their vessels. We're going to get it done. And if we got to go hands on, it will be hands on. If it takes hands on to teach you to keep your hands off, then we will go hands on to make you keep your hands off. It's called respect, and respect is due to a dog. Y'all respect goddamn dogs more than you respect black people in this country. You respect animals more than you respect black people in this country. If you don't get your ass out of town, black fatigue is real. Saltine cracker.
Clarity.
Well, charges have been dismissed against a couple caught on video pointing a gun at a mother and her teenage daughter in Orion Township back in 2020.
No, I ain't jumping on your car. I was looking. Your husband was here.
Old way, new way. In the old way, you would get a set of acrylic
Eric and Jillian Westenberg.
Y'all know why they coming here upset, right? You know why they holler things like black fatigue? Because the message is getting out. The message is getting out. But what's funny is you don't see black people popping up on white social media channels, trolling them and doing the things that they do to us. We mind our business. We know how the hell y'all feel. Just know we feel the same way. And why are y'all bringing y'all asses over here? You know what I'm saying? Why are y'all bringing y'all asses over here doing it? We don't do it to you. You know what I'm saying? We don't do it to you.
Both face felonious assault charges, but court records show a judge dismissed those charges today. According to the Detroit News, the judge said prosecutors simply don't have enough evidence. The Westenbergs are white. The mom and her daughter are black. The couple is...
She's wielding a fire. Damn right. FBA all day. FBA all day. Damn right. FBA all day. Foundational Black Americans stand up and tell them racists to shut up. Huh? We gonna change the game. Damn that Pan-African crap. Damn that religious crap. We gonna change the game. FBA is going to change the game. Real talk. Real talk. They were just in here saying black fatigue. That's why you heard me say saltine cracker.
accused of being racist. But Jillian Westenberg says she accidentally bumped into a 15-year-old girl, sparking the shouting match. And Jillian says she feared for their lives.
So there you go. The prosecutors don't have enough evidence to charge them with felonious assault, pointing a gun. What more evidence did you need?
Hey, no offense, Jeffrey. I know you mean well in your comment, but let me say, I don't even want to live around white people now. So I'm definitely not going to a white heaven among white people. If I had to deal with white people here and the shit they do, I'm not dealing with white people in heaven after I'm dead too. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I don't want to live around white people. I'm all right with segregation. I'm all right with y'all having your own white communities. I ain't got not a word to say. I'm not trying to hang around and find the good white folks because it just has not been too many good white folks. And every white person pretends to be cool until you mention reparations. You know what I'm saying? Until you mention reparations, white people pretend to love you. They'll give you gas money. They'll feed your children, everything. They'll fight for you. You know what I'm saying? They're against people calling you the N-word. Mention reparations in front of a white person and watch the real KKK come out of their ass. Mention reparations.
Your Honor, your DA-ship, your grand juryness. What other evidence do you need? And we hear this and we see this a lot. All the time that white people are so scared and fearful, but they are able to pull out a gun against somebody who was unarmed. But then they want to get on TV and cry and garner that sympathy because we all know that the worst thing in America that they hate to see is a white woman crying. A white woman crying, a white woman in distress has been the subject of many demises of black men and women throughout this country. And also, this goes to the narrative of the police. They fear for their life every time they encounter a black person. But when a white person has a gun or an axe, they always find a way to not fear for their life. And so what else could it be but our skin color? I just received a cease and desist.
Trina, don't think you're going unnoticed. Don't think you're going unnoticed, Trina Dillard. You stand up. So keep standing up, sister. Keep standing up, Trina. Power to you. I see you. I see you, Trina, in them comments. I see you, Trina Dillard.
This letter from the lawyer of Garrett Smith. Now, he was the man in Chicago who killed a black man who, according to the black man's family, let me make sure, the man was having a mental episode, and during the incident, this guy encountered him, and somehow the black
King Fire says it's crazy how they don't want you to have what's yours. Exactly. Exactly. They'll even lie to you and convince you that it's theirs and not yours, and they know damn well it's yours. I mean, make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. They would go as far as perpetuating a lie to make you believe it's not yours, and they know that it really is yours. And then they're gonna lie so hard and for so long that they're gonna start to believe their own lies being true. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna start believing their own lie to be true.
man got killed at the hand of this white guy. And I made a video, and they sent me a letter. I made some statements. I'm gonna review the letter, matter of fact, but it's always I'm the victim now. Now he's playing the victim. Oh, well, I'm painting him in a bad light. If he wouldn't have went anywhere near the situation, the black
that needs to be addressed. They don't even want you to have this you work for, bust knuckles and broken ankles and what mouths. That's a lot of ands in there. I believe you all deserve reparations and should receive them. I used to be one that didn't because I was blind to a lot of things. You know what? You know what, Shay? Salute to you. Salute to you. Salute to you. Shay Manic Wolf. Salute. Salute. I ain't got nothing bad to say. Nothing bad to say. Salute to you. Salute to you. Just tell your counterparts that. Tell your counterparts that. Because nobody goes through what black people go through on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? And let's put SMW in the chat. Let's show Shay Manic Wolf some love for that, man. Let's show Shay Manic Wolf some love for that. You know what I'm saying? Let's show Shay Manic Wolf some love for that.
man would still be alive. So that is what we have. These white people, not Garrett Smith, though. That just not Garrett Smith. Let me not talk about him. But these white people throughout America always claim the right to be the judge, jury, the executioner in the middle of the streets, and then say they feel for their life. So I don't know what happened to this lady. They said, well, she lost her job and she received death threats and all those things. As well, you should. And, something else should have been done to you as well. But the court system saw fit.
People like her are still walking around. People like Shiloh Hendricks are still walking around. People like George Zimmerman are still walking around. People like Daniel Penny are still walking around. People like Chud the Builder are still walking around. Black people better stand up. You know what I'm saying? Need to stand up. We ain't in no victimhood. You can't perpetuate what white people say. You cannot victimize a group of people, then tell them psychologically to stop playing victim. That's like telling them to stop sticking up for themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's like telling black people, stop sticking up for yourself. Stop playing victim. Well, bitch, you gonna keep your hands off me today. I'm gonna victimize your ass. Y'all, let's get it out of here. Let's get it out. Let's get the garlic and the sun, y'all. We got one. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the garlic and the sun. Let's get the garlic. I said white people victimize people, dumbass. D Barnes Enterprises. Dumbass. You can't be black. You can't use a raccoon is what you are. Use a Clarence Thomas is what you are. You a goddamn Clarence Thomas. Now you and Jenny Thomas, you and your white wife Jenny need to shut the hell up and stay out of black folks' businesses. That's what you need to do. You done gave up your black card, homie. You ain't black. We'll call you mulatto. Well, you ain't black. Yeah, fake ass black D Barnes. Fake as hell. Coming here with white people talking points. You go around the same white people, they gonna remind your ass you black. Stupid ass.
To let your whiteness be your defense.
Y'all put some raccoons in the chat for D Barnes. Let's put some raccoon emojis up here. You know what I'm saying? Let's put some raccoon emojis up for D Barnes. We ought to have Samuel L. Jackson, the role he played on Django. Steven, we ought to have him up there for people like Barnes. We ought to have people up there like that. You know what I'm saying? You gave up your human card. Shut up. You gave your ass up to your father for free. And then you traumatized your son by taking his ass, you perv. Get the sun and the garlic, y'all. We got, what's his name? Dezion Lion? Dezion, whatever his name is. Dezion Lion. We gonna get him up out of here. We gonna get him up out of here. I see them emojis. I see them emojis. Goddamn raccoons. Goddamn pandas. I see it. I see it. I see it. You know what? Who want to get rid of Zion Lion? Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead. Vanquish that. Oh, who got him? Takedown got to him. Takedown got to him. Takedown got to him. Yeah, they got to do this every time. Every time. So we're going to put them clowns in their place, y'all. We're going to put them clowns in their place. Ladies and gentlemen, I've appreciated y'all. I greatly appreciate y'all. I got to get up, get my workout in, start running some errands. But I plan to come back on today, and I hope to see all of you back. This has been love. I hope to see all of you back because this has been like, whew. Hey, this chat has been fire today. Y'all have been standing up, 10 toes down on business. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. I love the energy. I love the vibe. So I hope to see all of you back. I hope all of you hit that like button and that membership button and that subscribe button. Hit your notification bell, put it on all. You know what I'm saying? Put it on all because I want to see all of you back. You know what I'm saying? I want to see all of you back. Look at this. Farmer says something. Child support isn't business. Shut up. Ain't nobody no damn child support. Y'all got all these racist Charlie Kirk talking points. Huh? Your wife having a flat ass and looking like an ironing board from behind should be about business. Your wife trying to go and get full lips like a black woman should be about business. Your wife wearing box braids like a black woman should be about business. Huh? You having lice, fleas, and ticks and needing a goddamn pet grooming flea dip should be about your canine business today. Hell you talking to, Neanderthal? Go get some melanin. That's what you do. Get some melanin. With that being said, y'all, it's been another great live. This is what I do. If you like what I do, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Hit that membership. You know what I mean? This is what we do. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. So I'm with it. Trina, I definitely hope to see you back because you've been on it, sister. You've been on it. And I love to see the strong women stand up, y'all. With that being said, this is the point in the live stream where I tell everyone to get your one-on-one. Get your one-on-one. Get your one-on-one with the real, internal, indigenous, spiritual most high. None of that colonial shit, y'all. None of that colonial shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay prayed up, stay blessed up, stay meditated up, stay protected, stay real, stay conscious, stay uncut, be inspired, be great, and always be you. That's why the maker made you who you are. He knew you was a soldier. He knew you can handle it. Yeah. Don't be like D Barnes. He trying to be like the white folks. Just be you. And the ancestors got you. Ashe, ladies and gentlemen. It's love.